What's good, y'all? What's good? Mike Sears, Speaky Cloud Podcast. Got a special guest, my brother Rone beneath the dirt. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, homie?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Sunday afternoon, ain't doing shit. Fucking took my journey down the Dark Carnival. Everybody knows that. We stopped at the Mighty Death Pop, second deck. Waiting to do the Missing Link Lost and Found with BstMstR. I do not want to do that, but I want to do it just to complete it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in the mean in between time, I'm taking my journey down the Demented Duos discography. I'm talking about Jamie Madrox and Monoxide, Twiztid, man. Oh, gotta do them too. And what better than to have Rome with me and do the classic, amazing, most tasteless, man. Juggalo classic, dog. Like, I seen your ranking of the Twiztid discography, brother, and we have damn near a similar story how we discovered Twiztid. But I'll let you tell it again just for the sake of the show. Then I'll tell my shit.
So I found Twiztid through the Forgotten Freshness CD with ICP. They had $85 an hour on there, and had no idea who Twiztid was, but heard that track. Went to the store, looked to see if there was anything Twiztid there. Found the OG yellow cassette of Most Tasteless. Picked that up and took it home, and it was on from there.
Fuck yeah. See, mine is damn near the same, but it's a little difference here and there. Like, got Forgotten Freshness 1 and 2, which I adored that fucking CD. God knows how many times I played that. When I first got it, at $85 an hour, and I'm like, Twiztid. Then a light bulb went in my head, because I was smart at that age, yo. I would like put two and two together, you know? The Hocus Pocus video, Shaggy's rocking a Twiztid shirt, right?
Yep.
Then for some fucking reason, I'm like, those two dudes in the whip with the hoodies, that gotta be Twiztid, you know? Who the else
Right.
does ICP hang with? You know what I mean? And then the same thing with Misery. I'm like, yo, that Puerto Rican nigga right there, that gotta be Misery. Because of Witching Hour, you know? First time I
Right.
heard Misery. And I asked my boys, Steve and PJ, my boy Paul, I'm still cool with to this day. Shout out to Paul, man. I asked him about Twiztid. He's like, yeah, man, they got an album. So this is like 98, summertime 98, I want to say.
Yep.
You know? And they told me about Most Tasteless, showed me the album, they had it. And I went to Record Town, now known as FYE. They had like one copy left, 1999. CDs were expensive back then, man. That's why
Oh
it took me
yeah.
forever. I used to get cassettes from 95 to 98. Then I stopped getting cassettes in 98 and got Most Tasteless, took it home. Like I said, and it's been on. You know what I mean? And then when I seen it get the reissue treatment in Jekyll Brothers, I was like, oh shit, it's coming out again? Like, what the fuck? You know? From that point on, Twiztid Serial Killing Juggalo, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. And here's a crazy thing about this album, dog. For years, I was like, I thought it came out in 98, you know, because I got it in 98 and the copyright reason 1998, but it wasn't until the internet when I see 97 and I'm like, hey, it must have came out in 97 then. Maybe that's like a misprint or something, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know much about that. I thought it was 98, but I guess it's 97.
Yeah, it came out, I believe it was November 97.
Yeah, there got to be a misprint then. Like I said, man, this album, man, I didn't even know about House of Crazies until way later too, like way fucking later. I found out about they were in House of Crazies and what I was seeing shit.
Yeah, I didn't know about House of Crazies probably till 01 maybe.
Yep, same here, like early 2000s, man. That's when I
Yeah.
found out about.
Yeah, man.
But Most Tasteless, man. Shit.
Fucking classic.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to dig into this right fucking now. We can do the OG album and then do the island tracks after. You know what I mean? So we'll get down with it.
Fuck yeah.
So we get the Twiztid intro, man. Oh, I love the psychotic nature of this intro. All you hear is a voice saying Twiztid, and the sounds of screams and chainsaws and shit. Great way to start off the album, in my opinion. Nothing to it, but it's a dope ass intro. My thoughts on that. The intro.
Yeah, the intro, it kind of reminds me of it kind of sounds like a city in ruins. You just hear like gunshots. You hear the dude screaming Twisted, just getting you ready for the shit that's about to go down. It's a pretty epic intro. I really dig it. It's one I don't mind skipping if I throw the CD in real quick. I'll listen to the intro and then just kick right into the next track.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Then we get a oh man. Favorite. I love seeing them do this live. Secondhand smoke. Man. Banging beat by Scott Summer. I love how Mad Rock sets it off. I represent the East Side. No peace. Fuck the police. Love that. The Monoxide comes in, starts flexing his rhymes. Nigga, pass the blunt before you pass out, because now it's on. Mono was dope on here, but Mad Rock's body this track, man. My trigger finger turning suckers to sand. Love that. I love
Hard.
when they perform it live, like I said before. A Juggalo classic, man. And that fucking Invoke sample, that Free Your Mind. I only know that because my mom's had the tape and when it fucking stopped playing it. So once I hear it, I was like, oh, that's where that's from. Once I hear it secondhand smoke. But amazing. I love this shit. Love the production. Love the sound quality of it. Sounds great. Classic.
Yeah, man, this shit. They come out swinging. First fucking track, secondhand smoke. You got the En Vogue sample. This is when Madrox was, in my opinion, better than Monoxide, but revisiting this old shit, Monoxide got bars on this shit.
Oh
Dinner
yeah.
table conversations, leaving you pistol whipped in the corner with abrasions. Like, what the fuck?
Man.
Shit is hard. And then
Fuck it.
you got Madrox coming out, fucking I represent the east side, no peace, fuck the police. Like, we tell you to increase the deceased at least. Shit is the beat hard hitting. Like you said, I love when they do this track live. It was dope that they did a video for it like last year or the year
Oh,
before.
man, I've been sleeping. Didn't even see the shit.
Yeah, they did a video for it while they were on the Most Tasteless tour. So that's up on YouTube.
Shit, I gotta check that out.
Fuck yeah. Man, this track is just so hard. That when I first heard this track, I was like, "Oh, okay, this is a hardcore hip hop version of ICP. Like this is
Yes.
this is the shit right here."
I love Jay and Shags, but they want ramen like this. Let's keep it 1,000. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Oh, so disgustingly ill. Love that shit, man. Then what a way to follow fucking secondhand smoke with another absolute fucking banger. Die motherfucker die.
Yes.
Man. Classic, a staple in Twiztid's fucking set list. I love the production on here. Mono set it off with a dope first verse. You know, down
Yep.
south niggas don't know about this. Niggas on the west side way too fiscal because it's east side niggas stuck in hardcore shit enough to get the north side hit. We the shit.
Yeah.
Ah, love that shit. And like I said before on one of our episodes, me being a black dude, I never gave a fuck about shit like that. I thought it was dope as fuck. you know, I love
Right.
that they said that shit. Such a great fucking song, man. Um, I love when Jamie comes on, man. Jesus, I could give a fuck less if the whole world blow up or what gang signs niggas stow up. Ah, I'm too fed up to keep my head up, so I let it drag. Can't afford a belt because my pants sag. That shit is a fucking banger. I
Just
love that.
grimy.
Yeah, grimy fucking boom bap shit. You know,
Yep.
man, I seen them do this live when them niggas just had like the little black eyeliner and shit. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
fucking Jason and Michael Myers niggas in the background with the axes.
Yep.
Man, that takes me the fuck back, yo. And you know how it is, Ron. We got down the same fucking time. When I would attend those clown shows and Twitch would open for ICP at the Jekyll Brothers tour, we were like fucking 10 deep, you know?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Back in the
who? Go
yeah.
ahead, brother.
Yeah, back in those days, man, it wasn't no joke.
Fuck no. And on the way to the fucking venue, we're bumping Most Tasteless loud as fuck. Ignorant shit.
Right. Right.
Take me back. I'm getting excited, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
Love this track. This track, again, just some hard hitting hip hop. Don't give a fuck shit. They get a little political on here. Jamie Madrox says, and every judge should do a minimum of 20 to life. If they could dish it, they could take it. Tell me that ain't right. And every cop should be beat like Rodney King,
Okay.
nonstop from the summer till it turned to spring. Fuck.
Jesus.
So
Burn the White
hard.
House and piss in his face.
Yeah, man. And then Monoxide comes in on the last verse. Fucking just dope. My life is falling to pieces. Fuck you. I hope you die in the casket where I lie and burn my body so I won't attract flies. Like,
That is
this
hard.
is so hard. Like, coming up with this shit. I said this the other day. Artists' first albums where they know they have to make a statement and come fucking real hard and correct with their shit. That's what they were doing. They were just, this was, if you listen to House of Crazies and then you listen to this is like a fucking step up and a half. Like they leveled up.
Yeah. There's a lot of the like suicidalists, like them niggas. A lot of them niggas say that Twisted is trash and House of Crazy is better. I love HOK, but fuck no. I don't think there's one House of Crazy album that's better than Most Tasteless. That's just my opinion, you know?
No, the House of Crazy stuff, it's dope, but it doesn't touch what Twiztid or even ROC was doing after House of Crazies.
I agree wholeheartedly. But oh man, that motherfucker died. What a fucking track. Like,
yeah, man.
Man.
I love when they do that shit laugh. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die.
That shit is hard. Hard as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Woo. Now we get Smoke Break. Nothing to it. I love the beat though. That beat's fucking ill. You know, I'm a weed head to the fullest, so I always thought that was a dope, little skit. Nothing to it though. You smoke, we just say hell yeah, not much.
Yeah, dope little like interlude track. Beat is fucking banging on it.
Yes. Should have rapped on that shit.
Yeah, that would be dope if they like did like a freestyle now over that shit. But when they do it live, they break it out live every once in a while. If you smoke bud, they say hell yeah. Whole crowd goes nuts. Dope little interlude.
Yeah, I agree, brother. And followed up by quite possibly my favorite song on the whole fucking album, Murder, Murder, Murder. Whew. Originally a House of Crazy song. I don't know what album it's on. You, Rone?
It's not on any album. It was an unreleased House of Crazies that was going to be on the album after Head Trauma that they never put out. They only recorded like 3 or 4 songs for it, and this is one of them.
Dope. Man. Shit, man. Mono's verse is so ill. Palms are sweaty. I'm about to vomit. I grabbed the knife out of my belt and jammed it in his stomach. Ugh. I assume he's talking about his baby's mother. They wouldn't let him see his daughter because he said, I'm glad it happened this way back into my daughter's life again.
Yep.
It's so fucking dark, and you can just picture the shit going down.
Right.
Madrox's verse is so fucking grimy. I love this shit. It's the epitome of the wicked shit. Talks about breaking into someone's house. Talks about killing a family dog. Kicked him in the jaw with the work boots. Knocked a couple teeth loose. Smacked him in the mouth with my empty deuce. Then he breaks into the crib and kills the bitch. Classic shit.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorites on this classic album. Probably my favorite. Like, Steven loves this song right here. We were talking about that earlier. Shit is hard.
This shit is one of their best storytelling songs. The beat is just, bass is so heavy, hard as fuck. Both verses come so correct. Madrox in particular kills this shit. Now I'm all up at the place and in the bedroom, masturbating, coming on the sheets of pillowcases. Fuck that
That
bitch.
bitch.
Love
Ah,
that shit, And then, like you said, he fucking kills the fucking dog, like taking no prisoners on this shit. I just love this track so hard.
yes.
ROC's verse, when they later released his verse went stupid hard too. Um, but yeah, I fucking love this track. I would probably agree with you as probably my favorite track on this album, man. Really good.
Yeah, and I'm a sick, twisted motherfucker, so I like hearing shit like that. I don't condone it in real life shit. I'm
No,
talking
no.
about on wax, the wicked
Right.
shit. You know, it's fucking amazing. I love that shit, man.
Yeah, man. This is that real horror movie shit on wax. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't get any more wicked shit than this.
no, fucking classic, dude. Shit, man. This is probably. This is like top three psychopathic record release for me. I love this fucking album.
Top three
Whew.
psychopathic. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Mostasteless is just amazing. Now we get First Day Out '98, a cover of the classic Insane Clown Posse song First Day Out off the first Joker's called Carnival of Carnage. Some of the lyrics are the same, but for the most part, they're different. You know, Jamie killed at a juggalo is known for smacking hoes, but I want to bust nuts, so I switched to the Mac mode. Love that shit. 2 liter of Moon Miss is almost gone. Dope storytelling. Coming out of jail getting pussy. Y'all know what it is. But then Mono comes in with that like spoken word shit. Thought that was dope. I think they did a fantastic job on covering this classic.
Yeah.
Von J comes in, does a little speech. you know, amazing, amazing cover. I love it, man.
Love it. It's a track that I never thought somebody would remake of ICP.
Yeah,
It's a dope track on Carnival of Carnage. Kind of a slept on track. Jay had great storytelling on this. Madrox kills his rendition of this track. Um, I love at the end when, like you said, Monoxide's doing his little spoken word. And then Jay comes in, you nasty little pipe smoking, money hungry
hungry.
bitch.
That's the
That's
shit,
the
Jay.
shit, Jay. 85 bucks an hour and you want to play. Yeah, I love that shit. This is a classic when they play it live too. They always drop this one live to this day.
Fuck yeah, I seen him do that many times.
Yep.
Love that man. Now we get one of my ultimate favorites. I adore this song so much, man. Oh my god, the lyricism displayed on this track is bananas. Somebody dissing you, y'all. Oh, somebody dissing you. Absolutely love this track. Um, I love when Mono makes that heat reference. If I get hit by the cops, I'm going out like Val Kilmer. You know, when
Hard.
Val Kilmer is busting out in that movie, The Heat, that came out in '96. I believe this was on the demo they gave Jay, because they're referring to themselves by like ISI and shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And Hectic, they call me Hectic and all that shit. Madrox caught a body, man. Seriously, honestly, dog, like one of my favorite MCs of all time. Period. I'm cutting like an incision while all the suckers is missing, with enough cheese for 3 niggas in college with tuition. That shit is hard, man.
Yep.
Oh, like that, you know. Love that shit. That's like a clinic in MCing right there, you know? Jamie killed that shit. And a chorus, love it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love this track. Like you said, this is like real, just straight hip hop. Dudes rapping their asses off on this shit. Monoxide goes in on this shit. Stomp on seconds in a second, leave you with no sign of recollection, rearrange a whole memory section. Damn.
Damn, man.
Like, you ain't gonna remember me stomping you the fuck out. Love it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, they just tear this track to fucking shreds. They later released the track with Blaze because he originally cut a verse.
Dog,
And
I never fucking knew that.
Yeah, it's on the first Cryptic Collection album.
Wow, I be sleep. I have that too. I ain't
Yeah,
bumping in years.
yeah, you got to bump that. Blaze is on it's the original cut. Blaze cut a verse on it, and he fucking tears this shit up too.
Dope.
But yeah, man, just dope hip hop, pure MCing. Madrox kills this shit too. That line that you said, I love that line. That was the line I was gonna
Yeah,
quote. Just ripped it. Love it.
yeah, man. See, the cryptic collections, I barely bump, dude. You know, my favorite one is probably three. That's my favorite one. Cause
Yeah,
that shocking awe. Whew.
that one was like that was almost like an album. They're like, I don't think we're ready to drop an album yet. Let's just release this new music that we've been working on. Because because Cryptic Collection 1 and 2 was basically unreleased, already recorded older shit.
A lot of House of Crazy shit on there too.
Yeah, and then that
Yeah.
unreleased Mr. Bones EP.
Oh yeah. I had Sacrifice. My dumb fucking ass sold it, my nigga. That
Oh,
was a yeah. The
you
Mr. Bones.
you had the cassette?
No, the CD that got released.
Oh, okay.
What was it? Heartbroken? Not Heartbroken Homicidal. Was it? It had to be.
No, it wasn't Heartbroken Homicidal. It was
I was at the fucking show. I smoked so much fucking bud. What show was that? Not Wicked, because that was End of Days.
I think it was Independence Day. No, because that was Toxic Terror.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might have been just some
I got
random
it at the
tour.
merch booth.
Me too.
Oh my god. What the
I
fuck?
I can't remember what tour that was. They were selling Mr. Bones. I bought 20 copies of that,
Woof.
and I sold it on eBay. I made a nice little chunk of change too.
Oh, I wish I had that. You know when you like at like you went some drastic because I got laid off of work at that time, dog, and I
Yep.
had like no food. I sold it. I sold it for a good price, too, you know. But I don't know what I want to say. Heartbroken Homicidal, the Slaughterhouse tour, where the fuck it was.
Yeah.
But 2010ish around that time. That's when I got it. But yeah. Somebody dissing you, amazing. Now we get to one of my ultimate favorite songs, dog. I requested this on Wicked Shit Wednesday before. Oh my god, Meat Cleaver featuring Insane Clown Posse and Misery. One of my favorites off the album. Madrox and Mono trading bars on here. So fucking dope. Something that your worst nightmares couldn't fuck with. You better duck, bitch, cause I'm running with a meat cleaver. I love that shit. Misery comes in with a dope verse. I don't know Spanish, but he killed that shit, you know? Um, ICP too, man. I love that verse, man. Um, I love when Jay's like, bottom line, where Twisted like Sam Kinnison's back after the car wreck. So Kinnison was a famous comedian. That nigga was crazy. One of my favorite comedians. He passed away like 92. It's a reference to that. And I love it's the psychotic nature of ICP's verse when Jay's like, sometimes I come down like Sting and come from the rafters up at the mall and throw old folks to the ropes and chop their throats. That shit is hard, man. Love that shit. Then Shaggy climbs up my back and we attack and hit you like a 10-foot ninja. I love Meat Cleaver, man. What's your thoughts on that, Room?
Love this track. This was like the first posse cut from Psychopathic Records. It was the first time that they had two other acts signed to the label other than ICP. And then you get Twiztid and Misery, ICP all on one track. Misery fucking rips this shit.
Fuck yeah.
Bilingual. I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he fucking rips it up. Twiztid, they go back and forth on this shit. Monoxide calls Madrox Bones again on this. Yeah, Shaggy and Jay, they go back and forth. They bring like the comedy shit. I love that line. The bottom line is we twisted like Sam Kinnison's back after the car wreck. That shit is hard.
And Jay sounds so fucking dope when he says it. You know, like that Malenko era voice.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
love that shit. I adore that shit. Mikey Clark killed the production too. Banging ass beat.
Fuck yeah. Monoxide says, I roll with bones and it's on like that. Make a sucker spasm so hard they lungs collapse. Come on. Come on.
I know these corny motherfuckers that diss Twiztid because they can't rap like that. Not in the juggler world, they don't know the fuck they're talking about.
right. They see the face paint and they're like, oh, they can't fucking rap. It's like, dude, these dudes rap their asses off. And this
Fuck
album
yeah,
is like a perfect example of that shit.
absolutely. Some of their best lyricism they ever displayed on just in their discography, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Like I
Fuck,
said, they had something to prove with this album.
fuck yeah, brother. And they did, man.
Yeah, they did.
Absolute classic, man. Now we get to how does it feel? Shit, man, a banger. One of my favorites on the album as well. And I don't care if you like. I don't care if you like or hate me. Like you motherfuckers about to underrate me. I love that shit. They cut the third verse off, and it wouldn't be finished until Continuous Life's question marks, whatever the fuck it's called. That album,
Yeah.
you know. Even though I don't like the album, I thought that was dope as fuck how they did that. You know what I
Hell yeah.
mean? Just I love this track. Banging ass beat, guitars and shit. Love it.
Yeah, man. This beat hits you in the fucking chest. It's like this album is nonstop, just going fucking hard. Up until this point, it's just like in your face, looking through the window as a thunderbolt strikes the ground, wind blowing through the trees, making irritating sounds. Dope.
Whew.
Love how you start off that fucking verse. Monoxide, I love how he starts his shit out too. You label me a paranoid schizophrenic, known on this planet for two things: talking shit and automatic. Mine gets tragic, a little walk through the woods, bury you alive if I could. Like, I could keep
Man,
going.
you
That
sound
whole
like
verse,
Mono too. You sound like Mono too at that point. Oh yeah.
that fucking, and then mobbing through the hood with a body in the trunk, unidentified because he's known as a chump. That's hard. That is so hard.
Dumb hard, yo.
Like, this shit gets me excited, man. Because,
Oh yeah.
like I said earlier, Madrox was the better rapper, but Monoxide he was saying shit, and he was saying some dope ass shit on this album.
Yes, he was.
Love this track, and I love how they finally finished it up on Life's Question Marks. You could tell Madrox's verse was definitely the original verse, and then Monoxide spit another verse, but you could tell that was like the new and improved Monoxide.
Yeah.
And but I love how they finally finished that shit up, because people would always ask, when you're finishing, how does it feel? And they're like, oh, we got it. We're just waiting for the right time.
Just ends off.
Yep.
I love that shit though.
Hell yeah.
Fucking classic, dude. That's a classic right there.
Yeah, it is. That reminds me, that song especially brings me back to like when I saw them on the Rock the Dead tour before Freak Show came out, and they had Jason and Michael up on stage just doing that fucking dance that they do with the axes.
Yes. Rocking those fucking Most Tasteless jerseys. That's when I seen them
Yep.
for the first time ever. They didn't have the white joint yet. Just the black little eyeliner.
Yeah, I didn't get to see them then. I saw them, my first show was the Rock the Dead tour. They had just started rocking the white, and I think that was the first time I saw them with the white face paint. I was like, oh shit, this is what they look like now.
Yo, Rone, that Freak Show era is Malenko's my favorite era of look that ICP had. Freak Show was Twiztid for me. I just love that fucking look, dude. You know?
That look is really dope. I think my favorite look for them is the no face paint and the hoodies and the camo shorts like they did on the cover of Most Tasteless.
Yeah, like the blue and gray camo shorts and shit.
Yeah. I think they could have got away with not rocking face paint. But the face paint is still dope.
Oh yeah. I'm not mad at that look too, because that's probably my second favorite look.
Yeah.
Definitely. And he used to wear like these masks and shit, like these skull masks too, just like promo shit. That was fire.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, how does it feel? Classic. Now, quite possibly my favorite Twisted Sex song of all time, man. She Ain't Afraid. Man, love that shit. They got like the little porno skit like synced up. When Mono comes in, damn Tino, you look mighty comfortable laying there naked. You mind if I pull my dick out? Always cracks me the fuck up. That's the way he said that shit, man. Oh man, I hit the model killed that shit. I hit
He
the weed
did.
and flicked the ass on the back, fucking a friend in the face until her jaw snapped. Oh man, the
Yep.
Madrox go a long way just so I can grind you. I got enough dick for Miss McCarthy and the 50 single hoes behind it. I love, man. Love this track. Love the chorus. Just a great sex song. Shaggy Toodle shit talking at the end is priceless, man. God, I ain't a fag like that. You fuck 500, 500-pound bitch, the mustache. Shag's going off, but oh man, this is like this brings me back, man.
Yeah, man. This is probably their most offensive sex track as well,
Oh yeah,
especially in today's standards. I remember when I had this, I wouldn't be able to listen to it if my parents were home. I'm like, oh hell no.
same here, brother.
Love this shit. Like you said, the intro. You mind if I go ahead and pull my dick out?
Hilarious.
Mad funny. Um, Monoxide says, I got a box full of condoms and a mind full of tricks. A freak just for fucking in my balls and my dick. Get it started. Legs parted. I hit it so hard the
Oh,
pussy
the pussy
farted.
fuck.
And now it's time to depart it. Love that shit.
Fucking dope.
Just so fucking just in your face with the sex shit. Jamie Madrox, same shit. Um, as I shoot my load on your chest and titties, gotta get my shit. We off to the next city. Like, it's just a hit and run. Like, I'm out of here.
Right, just fucking some groupie bitches and call it a day, my nigga. You feel me?
Yep. And then Shaggy's part is some of the most funny shit on any psychopathic release, period. This dude, I don't give a fuck. I like him skinny, bald, retarded, crippled, spines on the back. It's just ignorant to the max. I love it. It's just fucking absolutely insane. He just went all the way in on that shit.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that shit. And that's when back when, the juggalette bitches were freaky as fuck, man. Before I got a
Yeah,
girl, me and my boy used to do some shit, man, at them shows.
right.
Oh, classic track right there, man. Love it. Then we get What the Fuck, banging production, Madrox killing shit lyrically on here. You can hear Blazing Head Homie in the chorus and shit, you know?
Yep.
Mono's verse was dope too. I love that beat, man. Dope as shit. That should be bumping too. I had it playing in the van through my iPod in there with the aux cord and was banging the fuck out of that yesterday, man. That shit is hard. I love What the Fuck. Great track.
It is another one. Hits you in the chest, no holds barred. Like, She Ain't Afraid kind of took a break from the hard shit. It was a nice little break in pace. And
Yeah.
then they just get right back into the hardcore shit. To tell you the truth, it's like this. Everybody could suck my dick and I could give a fuck less, bitch. You ain't shit. Dope.
Dope as
Love
hell,
it.
dude.
Yeah, they just go hard on this shit. One of my favorite lines ever is sitting in my room alone, mad depressed, relieves the stress by sticking pencils in my chest. Like, self-harm like a motherfucker. That's pretty
All
intense.
right. Shit is
Yeah,
hard too.
it is. I love that shit. I love this track. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah. Shit is dope
Yep.
as hell.
Yeah, and you got Blaze in the background. Increase the deceased. I forget what the fuck he says.
Yeah, I can't make it out. Can't
Yeah,
make it out.
uh he says something, increase the deceased. Yeah. If you hear the remix version of it that's on Cryptic Collection 1, Madrox does his part instead and you can make it out better. So, but it's dope.
I'm gonna do that today. I got it on the iPod too. Listen to CC1. I ain't
Yeah,
bumped
man.
those in a while, man.
Yeah, man. And then there's a hidden track on there, unreleased House of Crazies track at the
Oh
end.
shit! You know
Yeah,
what shit I
man.
like on CC1? Ah, it's supposed to be your most tasteless. It's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
What's the name
The
of that shit?
what was it? The reissue? The Ain't a Damn Thing Changed?
Damn thing. Yes, I love that shit, dude.
Yeah,
That
that
shit.
was
Hard.
it was supposed to be on the reissued version, but it didn't make the cut. That shit was hard.
Oh yeah, I love that shit. Then we get Distance of Reality, man. No, bullshit.
Nope.
And another smoke break. My bad. I'm looking at the notebook paper wrong. Another smoke break. Just the same shit as smoke break. You know what I
Right.
mean? And there's nothing to it. We talk about
Right. Yep.
the same
Same
shit.
shit.
Yeah. Then what got us both in it twisted? $85 an hour. Oh man. The very first time I heard Twisted, as I said before, beginning of the show, ICP and Twisted just damn near freestyling. It sounds like, classic shit. My name is Jimmy Maddox, and I got fat balls. More urinating in the motel halls. Mono's verse was dope. Then that Mo Styles shit, the little skit with Jamie, that shit is
Yep.
funny, man.
Yeah, it is.
Classic. Then Jay sets it off, just freestyling out the end. I love this shit. The beat is fucking fire. Mikey Clark did that. Dope shit, man. Classic, man. Never gets old for me.
No, man. Yeah, this is definitely a classic. First Twisted track I ever heard. ICP Twisted. I love the skits on here, the prank phone calls. Hey, is Slim Anus down at the cannery? Dick should have left a bullet in something about you filling his slot down. That shit is fucking funny as hell. Yeah, just dope track, like you said. Sounds like they're freestyling. At one point, Valanche's like, "If you notice, my shit don't even rhyme." Um,
Yeah,
Dope as
man.
fuck. Love this shit. My name's too dope. Sometimes Shaggy, sometimes Shags, and sometimes Gwee.
Sometimes Gwee.
I get mad stupid. I gets mad ill. Locked down in all five. Fuck it. I do the still. Love it. Yeah, this is dope
Yeah,
ass track. Love the beat.
man. Now closes out one of my favorite Twisted songs of all time, dude. Ah, this is a reality beyond a classic. I adore
Mhm.
this track. I relate to like lyrics on this motherfucker too. When Jamie said, "I'm not a people person because I can't stand too many people. So many fake the funk, perpetrate and call me evil." Oh man, I feel that shit. Then dodge and play your haters till my temper hits the ceiling, and this how they got a nigga feeling. I done fell into reality,
Yep.
dog. And that's why it was on my motherfucking top 25 albums to smoke to. Because I used to get high to this shit still do, all
Right.
the time. It just relaxes me, and it's a beautiful fucking song. Beautiful and Twisted should have belonged together, but I gotta put it for renditions of reality, man. It got me through some shit, man. Just listening to that and smoking to it, and I love what they're saying on here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like I said, quite possibly my favorite Twisted song of all time, man. It's hard, but it's up there. Keep it in your click, fuck the outsiders. That has been my motto for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Such a classic song. Mono talking about his homeboy died. He wants to get revenge, but he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Why take the fall and shit? Just a classic fucking song, man. I never get sick of renditions of reality, man. This kind of reminds me of like slipping to reality of head trauma.
Yeah. Yep.
You know?
Monoxide has the same verse.
Yep. Just so fucking good, dog. What's your thoughts on renditions of reality, Rone?
Love this track. This track now, at this point in my life, along with Pass Me By off Great Malenko, is hard to listen to. Only because I fucking love both tracks. I love this track. But it's like I've had friends who've died
Same
in
here,
in
brother.
in recent years. And it just, listening to these tracks just brings me back to the days of like hanging with the dudes. And it gets me emotional sometimes listening to this shit. Like Monoxide, he starts out his verse. One day it's gonna hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm feeling so sick. One of my dogs passed and shit. Like I feel that shit in my chest. You know what I
Fuck
mean?
yeah.
Like super relatable. Um, fucking love this shit, man. Like I said, brings me back to the fucking days hanging with my boys that are no longer here. Rest in peace. And yeah, man. Perfect way to end the album. I agree with you. One of Twiztid's best tracks. I love when they get on this. I call it emo Twiztid, but I love when they do this kind of style.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm with you, brother. That shit hits me. You know what I mean? Like my homegirl Samantha, she passed in 2015.
Yep.
I'm gonna post a picture of her today because she loved Most Tasteless, dog. And one of her favorite tracks is renditions of reality too. So I think about her when I listen to that shit, man. Just the fucking it gets me, man. Great
Yeah.
fucking song, man.
Fuck yeah.
Then the OG has some little skit with Ron J talking about motherfuckers bouncing on this nigga's nutsack, some crazy shit. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I listened to that in a long time. Some fucking number to call. I don't know what it was gonna tell you, but I remember that shit.
Yep. Yeah, that's when they would do like the little skits where you had to figure out the phone number and you call it and you get some secret message. Usually it was like an upcoming album or something like that. They'd give you the name for it or something like that.
Yeah, some shit like that. Man. Then in 1999, it gets re-released, man, and Murder's taking off. Somebody Disney's taking off. Sheena Frey's taking off. Meat Cleaver's taking off. Probably forgetting one more, I guess. I don't know if I got that all, but what's added is some more tracks. I'm gonna get to them right now. First new track in the sequence of the track listing is Rock the Dead. Man, such a classic banger produced by Mikey Clark. Twiztid is talking about getting live with the dead, man. I could definitely picture a video for this, man. Like I know We Don't Die was their first video, but this would have been a fresh first video for Twiztid, in my opinion, man.
I
This
agree.
is a favorite of mine back in it. This takes me back to like I said, going to the shows with the homies, you know what I mean? Bumping the shit in the whip. Uh
Yep.
Rock the Dead is so fucking good. You know, when Jamie said some of my friends are dead. If you include Monoxide, Violent J, Shaggy, and Evil, banger, man. Love this classic, man. I can listen to that anytime. Like it refreshed me listening to it again because I ain't bumped it in a while. But Rock the Dead, man, classic, dude, classic. And I love that Chaos Comics fucking album cover on the reissue. That shit is fire.
Yeah. Yeah. The album cover for the reissue is fucking dope as hell. Comic book shit. Really
Fuck
dope.
it.
Um, this is a classic to this day. They perform this shit live. People go nuts for this track. They just go in. Mikey Clark production. He produced all the brand new tracks that are on the reissue of this shit. Super hard, and it's wicked shit. Like this is like real wicked shit, but they're still rapping their asses off. Walking through my conscience like an android, I remain heartless. Dope.
Oof. Fuck yeah.
Like Monoxide tears it up too. I can't even take it no more. Release the straps on my jacket and let me go. Ill medication got my whole body shaking, thinking escaping, but I'ma keep on chasing. Like dope.
Fire. Fire,
Like
yo.
yeah, I agree. A video for this shit, if they did it right, I mean, they could still do it. That'd be dope if they went back and did a video for this shit. Man, that would be
It would
hard.
have would have been, brother. It would have been, man. And see, a lot of ninjas didn't know about OG Most States. This was their first one. You know, the
Right?
reissue jump from '99. A lot of my boys they didn't know about that. I had to put them
Yep.
on to that, and in fucking high school and whatnot. But yeah, man, Rock the Dead is such a fucking classic, dude. I adore that song. Now we get to Spin the Bottle, featuring ICP, Beyond Classic, you know, Twisted Sex song. Jamie said, "I know you want my body. Fat kids are so sexy." And I'm a fat kid, and I used to tell bitches that shit, man. You know what I mean? Back in my fucking straight up crazy juggalo days, man, going in. Um, Jamie ranting on the bitch at the end, like, "Why you touch my butt?" Shit like that, man.
Yeah,
As a 33-year-old man, that still cracks me the fuck up. I
it's
don't,
funny.
yo, I love Spin the Bottle, man, and I seen them. They did that live, man, at the Wicked Quantum Outer Space tour, man.
Hell
Fucking
yeah.
dope as hell, man.
Yeah, man. It was a good replacement for She Ain't Afraid. They
Yes,
def they definitely hit it out of the park with this one. Both ICP and Twisted kill it. Um yeah, it's just pure comedy throughout the whole fucking track, really. As with a lot of ICP sex songs, and then when Twisted hops on, does some shit with them. Dope shit. Always comes out dope. I'm trying to look at lyrics real quick. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I really like
yeah,
this track. The chorus on it is really dope. I remember being on the city bus actually, and I was listening to this shit, and I had some fucking headphones on, and like, back then you could just hear fucking music blaring out of people's headphones, and this dude was like tapped on me. He's like, "Yo, what are you listening to? Is that rap?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's rap." He's like, "What the fuck is that? It just sounds wild." And I was like, "Here, listen." I let him listen. He like gets up. He like starts dancing on the bus and shit. He's like, "Yo, this shit is fucking crazy." What? He's like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's ICP and Twisted." He's like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "It's like," I'm like, "four white dudes just fucking rapping." He's like, "No shit. This is fucking crazy." But yeah, dope little memory of that track.
that's dope. That's dope, brother. Man, now we get This what makes it hard when niggas be like, "What you like better, OG Most Tasteless or Island?" Blink. Oh my god, dude.
Hard.
I I love this track so much, man. This is like Dark Lotus shit, you know.
Hmm.
Don J on the chorus, you know, Jay and Mono going to fucking. When I
Yep.
open my eyes, I could give them, wish I could keep them shut. No, no, he says, I wish I could keep them shut, but I couldn't see my cigarettes and I'd be fucked. I love when Mono says that shit.
Yep.
Oh man, I love this track, man. Dark as fuck. Definitely one of my favorites. It's so good. Just about closing your eyes and seeing a bunch of fucked up shit. And when they open them, they see fucked up shit too. So,
Right.
Blink is one of my favorites of all time, man. I adore that track.
Yeah, I
So
love this
good.
track.
Yes. Jay on that chorus too. That beat, Mikey Clark killed that.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
my
this
god.
this is definitely reminiscent of like if they passed this off as a Dark Lotus track and got ICP on it, like totally would have fit in with like Tales from the Lotus Pod.
Absolutely.
Love this shit. When I close my eyes, I see how everybody dies, hanging from a rope, all with fear in their eyes, choking on the lies and the blood and sweat. But don't leave now, you ain't seen shit yet. The way he ends that shit, ooh,
Fuck yeah. Hands me the
so hard.
lyrics to a Dark Lotus song. Oh
Yep.
man.
When I open my eyes, I can feel my ears bleed, nerves flee, shaking me, wishing me Godspeed. When I open my eyes, I'm in a trance. My only thought is rocking the dead until they dance. Dope.
Fucking dope, man. I should have wrote the lyrics down. I'm going half of the shit off my head, so I'm stumbling a bit, but I love that shit, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
man. Love the back and forth on this track. Super dark. I remember the first time I saw them do this live. Really hard.
fuck
Um,
yeah.
yeah. Probably one of their darkest tracks, if I think about it.
Yes. It's hard to pick my favorite reissue track, but this and the last two has got me like, oof, you know?
I was gonna say it's either between Blink or this next one we're about to talk about.
Oh yeah, and this one, oh my god, man. This is like the Juggalo anthem, like fuck the industry shit, man. Bury Me Alive. Beyond classic, amazing Mikey Clark fucking production. The NWA sample he threw in there. Man, I love when Mono said my shit's for killers with the twisted tats on their backs. My shit's for killers that walk around with the axe. Ah, strictly
Yep.
for the juggalos, bitch. I thought you knew because we sealing up the mainstream ears of crazy glue. Madrox killed that shit. Madrox and Mono went hard on this shit. The ultimate fuck the industry song. Yeah, Jay in the beginning, like, yeah, I got your book for road rules and gonna come on right after Coolio, right after Mace and shit like that. And
Yeah.
I
Yep.
got I got Blaze for the fucking the road rules cast and shit. That shit is hilarious, man. But Bury Me Alive, dope as fuck. You hear it in Big Money hustles and shit. The instrumental, just amazing, man. Bury Me Alive is hard as fuck.
Yeah, it is. Um, and I don't give a fuck. Perpetrators, you can suck my nuts. Say you bought the album, but don't know a single
Single
cut.
cut. Yeah, Madrox killed that shit.
Like, yeah, like you said, this is the anthem for like fuck the industry, fuck the fake fans. Cause at that time there was like a huge influx of people that they were down with the shit, but you could tell that they were like faking to be down with the shit.
I got a story, brother. Right when we get to the next one, I got a good story.
Yep. Um, but yeah, this shit, I love how Monoxide kicks the song off. I don't give a fuck, right? Dead face with the eyes white. Intimidate you with my eyesight. Hard.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Love that shit. This track, as far as the reissue tracks go, it's either between Blink or this track. I fucking
Same.
just super dope. I love the intro, Violent J. I got Blaze on the Real World cast, like dope as fuck.
Oh yeah, absolute classic.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons why it's hard for me to pick which one I like fully, man. I can't, dude. Man,
I would love to hear like when Twiztid, anytime Twiztid has done shit with Mikey Clark, it's like another level.
yes.
I would like to hear a Mikey Clark produced Twiztid album. Now that I think of it, I've been saying Young Wicked, but I would probably take a Mikey Clark produced Twiztid album over that for
Same here,
sure.
man. And keep the rock shit to a fucking minimum. Cause I
Right.
don't know, I want a fucking straight hip hop boom bap twisted album for fuck's sake, my nigga. Like, oh
Yeah, we'll probably never get that.
no, we'll never get that. Coming to
I,
the realization of that,
right. I think we'll the closest we'll get is like the Venomous 5 project if that
which I can't
happens.
wait. Which I can't wait for. It should be happening. I was live with Joker's Gallery last night, and he said they're taking a time to record between Generation Nightmare, the tour.
Yep.
So I'm hoping it's for V5, my nigga. I'm hoping.
That would I want it. I fucking want it.
Yeah, man. Uh now we end the album with not the end the album, ends with Conditions of Reality, of course, but for the reissue of the tracks that are not on the OG, a classic, man, Hound Dogs. Man, with ICP and Blaze, man, this shit, damn near Lotus track. This shit is just incredible, man. Love it, man. The ultimate Juggerho anthem, you know. I think it's definitely important for the culture, for our culture, you know what I mean? But I
Yep.
stand behind every fucking lyric on here, you know.
Absolutely.
I still do, you know. I love when Jay said, "What's up with the pop kids buying my shit? Mainstream groupies, get off my dick. I want to see real juggalos at shows. Fuck these backstreet Richie fake." I love that shit, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
love Blaze's verse. Blaze came fucking correct, you know. Ain't got pussy in 11 years. Love that shit. Um, this shit is just important for the culture, I think, man, because there's so many fucking fake fucks out there. And I hate to be that guy and say this, but motherfuckers been down like for what, a year, trying to pull motherfuckers J cards, man. You know what I mean? Like, sit the fuck down somewhere, dog.
Yep.
For real. And then in
Right.
school, man, like in fucking, I was in the eighth grade. What was that, 2000? I was like 15. Fucking seen this kid with a Malenko shirt on. Just a regular Malenko face, that classic one. You know what I mean? On the back,
Yep.
it's Insane Clown Posse. just for the fuck of it, I asked him, "What's your favorite song?" He said, "The Dating Game." I'm like, "Oh, come the fuck on, dude."
Yeah, you
You
can't
know.
say that.
And I'm not gonna lie, Ron. I was a ball buster back then. I'm like, yo, name all the fucking Joker's cards, dude. Nigga couldn't name. He said, Jackal Brothers. Nigga said Jackal Brothers, and then he says, Great Malenko. That's all the fucking. I'm like, yo, fuck this shit. So I can definitely relate to this shit, man. And every time they rhyme this shit, I felt it, and that's why when I went to the in stores, I didn't ask for no fucking picture. I said, "What up, Ninja?" Just like they're saying that one. I don't know. I live by that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now I probably wouldn't. I'll get a picture. I'm older now, but I still stand by the shit with the Juffalo shit, man, motherfucker. If you're not down with it, don't act like you are, man.
Right.
Straight like that, you know. And this bitch don't even know Riddle Box. You know, when Jay freaked that shit at the end,
Yep.
when you hear the whoop whoop, that shit is so fucking ill.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want no more free tattoos. Got my arms looking like Motley Crue's. Oh man, I love that shit. Hound
I
Dogs is hard.
yeah, it is. Love this shit. It's straight to piggyback off the last track. Like the last track was like fuck the industry. This was like fuck the fake juggalos. This shit super hard. I love Blaze's verse. This is the first time we really got to hear Blaze spit, and he goes super hard, gangsta shit. Shot that
Yeah,
ass out back in '89, buried wearing
where
lokes in his
looks
clock
like
of mine. Rose from the dead with the Lotus click. My guns played out, and I ain't changing shit. Love that shit. But yeah, the overall message of this shit, the fake juggalos. I never really encountered too many people, to be honest, outside of like maybe a handful of people I knew that kind of, kind of liked ICP Twisted, but didn't really get into it like I got into it. I never really encountered or knew any juggalos like personally. So never encountered fake shit like that, but you would go on the forums on the internet and shit, and back in the AOL days, and see shit like that. Motherfuckers faking. Um, yeah, I love this shit. I love Violent J's verse at the end, talking about this bitch don't even know Riddle Box. Like that shit is hard. I love that shit.
it gives me chills. Like real juggalos don't want no pictures. Just walk up like, "What up, man?" I
Right.
love that shit. Man.
I could be talking to the finest bitch in the land, and you'd run up like, "Hey, what up,
What's up?
man?" So hard, and have Billy Bill beat you down in the
Down the
parking lot.
parking lot.
I remember thinking back in the day, I'd be like, "Yo, I don't know who the fuck Billy Bill is, but the way they rap about this dude, I don't want to fuck with Billy Bill at all."
Then a Big Money Hustle, see that nigga just knocking niggas out with the credits.
Right?
That's
Yep.
cool.
Just beating the shit out of people. Love it.
I love those days, dog. Most
Hell
tape,
yeah.
dog. You know, Speaker Cloud does it. We go by the Sauce Magazine rating. This getting 5 mics. This is getting 5 mics. Top 3 tracks, man. Oh, that's hard. With everything included with the reissue tracks, I'm gonna do it that way to make it even more harder.
Oh, jeez.
Murder, murder, murder. Fucking Blink and renditions of reality. It could change. It could change.
All right, so the only different one I'm gonna have from you instead of Blink, I'm gonna do "Bury Me Alive."
That's good right there.
So "Murder, Murder, Murder," "Bury Me Alive," and renditions of reality.
Great.
And I give this, without a fucking question, 5 mics. Absolutely, a fucking
Fuck yeah.
classic album.
I love it, man. It's like I said, the Green Book is my favorite, but sometimes I think it's this one, man. It's hard, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
like when I was making my Twisted ranking video, and I'm pretty sure I said it in the video. I was like, "Yo, these top 3 or 4 could change." Most Tasteless, Freak Show, Green Book, and Abominations. Like at any moment, I could be like, depending on my mood, be like, "This is my favorite shit. I love this shit." But yeah,
fuck yeah, brother. Want to give a shout out to Roxy in the building.
What up,
TJ,
Roxy?
hell yeah. BstMstR in this motherfucker. Pig Bean is Danny Boy. Coach it. Shout out to y'all, man.
What
We're
up?
about the music. We're about the music over here, man. Fuck the drama bullshit.
Yes, sir.
All about the motherfucking music, my nigga. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. This
man.
takes me back so much too. Hey,
It really does, dude. Like 98, 99, waiting for Jekyll Brothers and the reissue of Most Tasteless, just bumping the fuck out of this album,
yes.
not knowing what to expect next. Yeah,
You want to
man.
show off your Mostasteless collection, brother?
Yeah, I'll show off my Most Tasteless collection real quick. It's not.
All I got is CDs, the two CDs, so not much to show there. But
Yep, of course, I got the original Most Tasteless on CD. And then I got the cassette, which I got autographed. I always regret getting my audio autographed. I do it. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be great, and then I get it done, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I didn't do that.
yeah, so I'm the same way. I hate like all over that nigga's face, man. Look at that. Like
Right. Like,
I'm a nerd with my audio, dog.
yeah, man. So I got the Most Tasteless cassette, yellow cassette. Love that shit.
Oh, that's fresh.
And then I got the reissue on CD. I need to get it on cassette. I don't have the cassette of it. And then we got the Fetus cassette that they re-released a few years back on Twiztid Shop. Dope as
That
fuck.
blue. That's
Yeah,
fresh.
got the blue. And then I did the VIP for the Most Tasteless tour a couple years back when they did that. So I got the reissue Most Tasteless CD, 20-year anniversary. It's the OG. It doesn't have any of the reissue tracks. It's just straight up the OG.
I love that artwork. That is fire.
Yep. And then they had a mystery box, which ended up being the Most Tasteless vinyl.
Oh man.
And again, this is just the OG 20th anniversary. I'm so glad I got that. Yeah, the only ones I'm missing is the Fetus cover CD and the reissue cassette.
You got the Freak Show on vinyl?
Yeah,
You
I
got Freak
do.
Show on vinyl? Hell
Yep.
yeah. That white and red joint. That's fire. The vinyl itself.
Fuck yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yep. I love my
Yeah.
fucking collection.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I would love to have that Fetus CD one day, man. I'm just a fucking audio nerd like that, dog.
Hell yeah, me too, dude. I really want that. That cover is so fucking devastating.
It is.
It's so fucked up looking. It's like straight out of a horror movie.
Fuck yeah. When did that come out? Like originally, was that when the fucking OG came out as well? It was a variant, or
So
I always thought.
I think, yeah, I think they released it like a limited amount of copies when it first dropped, but then they switched the cover to where it's just Madrox and Monoxide.
Yeah.
And then they re-released it at the Gathering. I want to say, fuck, what year was it at the Gathering? 2000? No, it wasn't 2000. It might have been, but they definitely released it at one of the gatherings on CD again.
Fuck yeah. My homegirl has that. My homegirl Natalie, she has that. I wonder. She don't really talk about them no more, so I'm gonna try to buy it off her.
Oh, there you go.
I'm a message her, man.
There you go. Sell me that shit.
Right, I'll buy that motherfucker too, man. Shit.
Yeah, fuck
Most
yeah,
tasteless.
dude. Such
Classic, brother.
great album. Great album. Front to back. Both versions.
Yeah, people always ask me that. I'm like, oh, I don't fucking know, dude. If I had to pick gun to the fucking head, probably be the OG. I'll tell you why. Cause that murder, man. I just love that song so much. But then I think about Blink and I'm like, oh God. You know?
Yeah,
Burn me alive and shit.
Yeah, if I had to pick, I'd probably go OG as well. Um, only because my reasoning for it is the sound is consistent through the album. Whereas the reissue, you could tell the new tracks are recorded in like a better studio.
Yeah,
Rock the Dead, Blink, and all that shit. Um, I love those tracks, but I'd probably have to go the OG version as well.
yeah, man. There's nothing wrong. There's no wrong answer, but that OG, man. Fuck me.
Yeah, murder, murder, murder. Somebody's dissing you, meat cleaver.
Oh, I love me Cleveland, man. As I said during the review, man. BstMstR said, "I've got the Fetus cover CD still in a shrink wrap that I picked up at the 2001 Gathering of the Juggalos." Man,
Damn.
shit. I would love to
Well,
have that, dog.
if you ever unload your CD collection, hit me up.
My Massachusetts brethren, man, right there. Shout out to
Yep.
BstMstR.
He's cool as fuck. I met him at the Shaggy show. BstMstR. Cool as fuck.
All three of us had to be in the same vicinity one fucking time in our lives, dog. Those amount of shows I used to go to
Oh,
had to be.
absolutely.
Just didn't fucking know it, man. I told him that too.
Absolutely.
Death Pop show. I told him the same shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I can do Freak Show next, man. Oh,
That's a great fucking album.
fuck yeah. That,
I
oh,
lo-
I remember seeing that like it was yesterday, too.
yeah, man. The production, the way they did the production on that one, it was like kind of like a Marilyn Manson 9 Inch Nails bite, but it worked
Yeah.
really, really well. Yeah, I love the Freak Show album.
I like worship that album, too, man. Bizarre Bizarre came out the same day.
Yeah, man. I remember not having enough money to buy all three. I was like, fuck.
I sold weed. I did.
Did you?
I said, yeah, I sold my weed to get that shit, man. Because I also wanted to get Outcast Stankonia. Because I was a big Outcast fan, too. So I caught
Oh,
Bizarre
yeah.
Bizarre, the fucking Freak Show, and the Stankonia joint. That's Strawberries. And Strawberries is fucking pricey, man.
Yeah, I bought mine at fucking Media Play. Media Play was pretty pricey too.
It was the one in New Bedford, I believe. No, Dartmouth. Dartmouth, my bad. Dartmouth.
Yeah, I bought Freak Show and the Bizarre album with the question marks on it. Because the one with the question marks was like $4 cheaper than the one with the eyes on it. I was like, that makes no fucking sense. And I ended up being short. I only had enough. If the both Bizarres were like the cheaper, both the same price, I would have been able to buy all three. But I was like fucking $3 short, and I needed like $4 or $5 to buy it.
Yeah. I've been there plenty of times, dog.
Yeah, man.
And I go out and hustle and make that money to get it because I'm still a CD fucking whore. Like, over 4,000 joints, man. I got mad shit. And like I said the other night, the psychopathic shit, that's my heart. You know, along with the Noddies and Esham shit.
Right.
There's a lot of rare shit in there, man. ICP tonight in Rhode Island. Fuck. I'm thinking it's later. I know it was tonight.
Yeah, that shit's tonight. I want it. I can't fucking make it.
I can't make it either, bro. I gotta go see my grandmother soon
It's a
and just
fucking
stay there.
crazy lineup too.
Yeah, because my mom is in Virginia right now with a fucking boyfriend, and my grandma is alone. Well, right now she's with my cousin, but when my cousin leaves, I gotta take over.
Uh,
Oh man, damn man,
and
shit,
they
I would love to
released
chill.
for the VIPs. It's the CD is the Forgotten Freshness 6.
Yeah, I want to. Hey, yo, TJ, want to come on for a little while, shoot the shit? If you're down, bro, talk about Mostasteless or whatever else you want to talk about. But yeah, man, what the fuck? I would love to smoke out you and BstMstR, man. That'd be fucking dope. Do you smoke, bro?
I do. Not off. I don't want to say not often, but I mean, I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it
yeah.
simple.
My little brother got that fire.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Sending it right now, brother.
Yo, I'm gonna hop out. I gotta piss so bad. I'll be right
Uh,
back.
all right, brother. I feel you. I think Tales from the Lotus podcast is live. These niggas gonna take all our viewers, man. Shout out to Tales though. Yeah, sorry for the dead silence, y'all. Get BstMstR in this motherfucker. What's your email, brother? I forgot that shit. What's your email? Shout out to Danny Boy. Fuck yeah, bro. I love Tails though, but glad you're staying. You gotta get BstMstR's email, man. I forgot that shit, man. Talk some shit for you go.
All right,
Go
I'm
live.
back.
All right, brother. Trying to get BstMstR's email, man. Forgot that shit. Let me go to Facebook and pull that shit up. Shit.
Yeah, man.
This is this is one of my favorite episodes we ever did. I highly enjoy this shit.
Yeah, me too. 2 for 2 right here.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. The fucking closed casket than this.
Yeah, man. I dropped well, I didn't drop it, but my new podcast episode drops tomorrow and I already recorded it and I acted like I had already did this show
Yeah.
with you. And I'm like, it was a great time fucking because I knew it was gonna be a fucking good time fucking talking shit.
That's what I did when I reviewed Tunnel of Love. I act like I already did Malenko and shit. You know what I mean? Because I pre-recorded a lot of those joints. You
Oh,
know,
yep.
I mean not Malenko, Riddlebox, the Don
Oh,
Chaos.
okay.
Act
Yep.
like I already did Riddlebox and shit like
Oh,
that.
BstMstR put his email in the chat.
Yep, just sent it to him. At first, we were getting like no fucking viewers. I'm like, what the fuck? And then like a couple ninjas came in. I was like, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, this one I think will get views later too, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that link out, man, because this is a fucking blast. I'm
Yeah,
gonna send it to his Facebook if he can't get in here. Let me see.
yeah, I went live on all my socials earlier today promoting the show.
Oh shit, I missed that. I was jamming out to them Zool albums, the Necronomicron and the Head of Horns, just to make sure that they play.
Right.
I'm a geek like that. I want my shit to play, and everything works. So I'm good.
Yo, there's a OG version of Head of Horns.
Oh word?
Yeah, like the CD that you have is the one I have, but there's a OG version where it's the cover's all brown.
Shit, I see it on Spotify like that, like it's brown and shit.
Yeah. I think it looks better than the with the green and shit.
Yeah, I agree. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know if these are M&E pressings or not, because on the back it says lonelivevil.com. It don't say fucking M&E or nothing like that.
No, because they don't they do sell it through the M&E store, but I think it's like, their pressings that they do.
BstMstR, what up, my ninja?
What up?
Whoop whoop. What's up?
Whoop, whoop. What's up, brother?
Everything. Glad to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
And he
Fuck.
got the fresh Mostasteless shirt on. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I busted out the old school shirt that I probably got back in like 2001, maybe earlier.
That's dope.
I can't say that I bought this shirt when it came out because I wasn't buying any psychopathic merchandise until after Bizarre Bazaar came out. I remember, it was like 3 years had gone by and I never bought one fucking shirt, and I regret it because I could have had the the Wicked Clowns from Outer Space tour shirt, the earlier one, the pie up in your face shirt. I kind of wish I got those tour shirts from those shows I went to in the 90s. But other than that, I wasn't really feeling their shirt selection. And Twiztid, had little to no merch at start. But then when they did, have the gatherings and shit, I'm out in fucking Peoria, Illinois, and I probably blew like $700 on just shirts and CDs alone, including like the Juggalo Show box set and the first Dark Lotus and all these cassettes for House of Crazies that were all of a sudden available.
That's fucking dope.
And like I said in the chat, this right here, this thing that is still in the shrink wrap, and I didn't need to open it because I already had the fucking, the original one.
Fuck yeah.
Which
I seen him show that on a Mirror. He said he took a Billy Joe greatest hits and just threw that bitch in there.
You remember that? That's it. Because these old school double CD cases are huge as fuck. This is like a McDonald's cheeseburger. Like,
Yo, that's fucking dope how you did that. I like that.
Yeah, so like the covers right here, and it comes right out, and then on the other side, I got the cover right here, and I just ditched the original jewel cases. But this is still shrink wrapped, and it's fucking, it's pretty much my prized possession on the Twiztid end of my archives because I don't really consider like new merchandise to be important, really, not even on ICP's end. It's because they have too much, and so one man's trash is another man's fucking, eBay posting. I don't know, like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, catch me up in the Psychopathic Museum selling all this Twiztid trash. Fuck them. No, I'm just kidding. Really, you guys fucked up. You shouldn't have invited me because, I have completely lost respect for Twiztid, and I'm on the ICP side of this Juggalo civil war. But like I said in the chat, as far as juggalos go, my favorite juggalos are the ones that are all about the music, and that's y'all. And y'all are talking about an album that I was down with since it came out, and I grew up, with Twiztid, listening to all their shit, and all their shit on Psychopathic Records is like a part of my life soundtrack, and I cannot deny that. And I will not be that motherfucker that's like, y'all suck and your music sucks. No, your music is fucking awesome, and I'm willing to admit that, even though I currently am not really a supporter of M&E. You know what I mean? But for juggalos out there, ain't picking sides, don't front, man. This album and the whole fucking legacy of Dark Lotus is the shit, This is my shit, and they're a huge part of that.
Absolutely, man. You can't deny the history. The history is there, and it's fucking. It's never gonna go away.
Yeah, and for people out there that are like all fucking fed up with ICP for whatever reason, at whatever time it happens, y'all are allowed to have your feelings, but you cannot deny the fucking musical legacy. And so it's hard out here for a juggalo because motherfuckers out here talking shit and trolling. Just remember, keep it real. You know what I mean? Like I'm not out here trolling. I am out here keeping it real. I'm not even supporting Twiztid, but I'll hop on your podcast because I support your podcast. And I support juggalos that are all about the music. And I can't front that album changed my life. I pretty much looked at Twiztid as my inspiration to rap, really. Like ICP was my favorite, but Twiztid made me want to do it a little bit because they were so good. And I'm like, damn, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I could do better than ICP can. And like, look at Twiztid. They're doing it. Like, I want to do it,
Yeah.
Like, for real, man. Like, anyone can be a rapper. Look who else has proved it. Mars with an S. If he can rap for his own soundtrack. And anybody can do it. And he made a business out of himself for that shit. So come on. Anybody can do it.
That's funny, yo. Love it. Yeah, man. It's all about the fucking music. Fuck, fuck the bullshit.
If you liked them before, like, why the fuck you just acting like their music is trash now because you don't like them? That's corny as fuck to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I like the fact that you review like all this hip hop on this channel, you know, and you don't even let one iota of you know about, you know what I mean? Like, it's so diverse. Like, it's all like, I can tell that where your passion is because you're covering such a wide spectrum. You even go beyond music and you're talking about your favorite wrestlers and your favorite this and that. And it's like, yeah, I get it, you know, and
fuck it.
And that's what I mean. That's why I watch your channel. And now you're covering Juggalo shit, and that's my wheelhouse. And I've been listening to you guys, and you guys are on point. Like, I haven't heard one falsehood. I've heard opinions that I don't agree with, you know, but
oh shit.
It's like, yeah, I get it. We all think for ourselves, and you don't like a certain style or a song, or, you know, you listen to a track and you're like, I'm not feeling this track. I'm not feeling this new sound, while other people are. And, you know, so it's not like we're trying to divide the world up. And, you know, so when it's post-apocalyptic times, over here are the fucking clown love juggalos, and it's Lord of the Flies. We're just starting to fucking see the end of the world, and we're all picking at the most petty shit that are differences, when there are so many more things we have in common, you know. And you guys are like covering all that shit, is the love for this music, and so that's what's up.
I'm not trying to toot my own home, but if you want that music shit, you got to come to Speak Your Clout and Beneath the Dirt and like Mitch and shit like that. We're not about the drama and the fuckery, you know? And I'm a juggalo first. So if the hip hop heads that don't like me covering juggalo shit, then just unsubscribe, brother, because I've been a ninja before I knew any of you motherfuckers, you know? So
right.
I got to bring that to this channel, man.
Yeah, but it's pretty goddamn interesting. You got to admit, like, there's so much going on. There's so much like to it. And I mean, I'm not preaching to the choir, but for people listening, like, you could learn a thing or two, because if all you know about is magnets and baby mama drama, or you know what I mean? Like, if all you're paying attention to is the drama and the fucking beefs, then you're missing out on, you know, what brought us to the party, you know? Like, and why we stick around, and why we tolerate and fucking, you know, put up with all this tomfoolery. Because I'm not about to let a bunch of bullshit ruin the good time that I'm having. Like, I'm going to ICP tonight. I'm Fago showers tonight. Like, there's no reason not to fucking celebrate life. That's my outlet to, you know, get some aggression out. It's the fucking probably one of the best times like that I have, you know, in a concert scenario. I know Twiztid is still putting on killer shows. You know, everybody has been on the top of their game lately. I think. I mean, I don't know. I don't go to Twiztid shows no more, but I'm not disparaging them. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes a villain makes a really good entertainer. You know, like, you don't agree with their politics, but you love their entertainment. You know what I mean? Like, when some fucking diva comes out and protests something, you're like, shut the fuck up. But you're like, but damn, you're still talented and you're selling out. But shut the fuck up about the politics. You don't know you know what I mean? But damn, I still want to enjoy the music that you know, that enriches my life. But shut the fuck up, because we don't care about your personal bullshit. But damn, keep selling those fucking platinum albums. But shut the fuck up and stop live streaming all your personal problems and spreading rumors and shit. But damn, you made the best album back in the day, Mostasteless. Like,
is that your favorite album from Twiztid?
Well, maybe. No, it isn't. But
what's your favorite?
I don't know. Like, that's what I'm trying to decide. Like, I feel for the longest time, maybe Mirror Mirror was my favorite.
That's a fucking solid project.
That fucking install too.
Yeah, it just like, it was, you know, for all the reasons everyone already talks about. It was under promoted, over delivered. You know, just every track is a banger. And you know, it was just to bridge the, you know, waiting for the next album, you know, the teasing for the Green Book, it felt like, oh, I get it. They're finding a way to tease their next album the way ICP does. Like, you know, this is a perfect fit for Psychopathic, and look at how they're following suit. And they're like, and you listen to the music, and you're like, the Green Book is coming. You know, so you get pumped for that. And you know, Juggalos are all about that. At the time, I feel like that was what we were all about, is listening to the music for, like, for lack of a better word, Easter eggs. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what he just said there, it's like the same shit he said in this album. Or, you know, like, oh shit, Jay is back at it again with his isms, and Shaggy, you know, for features on this shit. I mean, you guys already covered it, but I'm just saying, you know,
I'm pointing like Cedar, fuck your 9mm. That shit goes hard, man. Mirror Mirror is dope.
Yeah, Mirror Mirror is fucking awesome.
I don't know. Mirror Mirror was I guess the first release after the debut. So it's kind of like, you know, so you're not just a one-hit wonder, which we've had a couple false starts, right? Project Born, just that one release. You know, Misery, just that one release. So this potentially was going to be like just another artist signed to Psychopathic and then gone after the first release. You know, Mirror Mirror was like a surprise, like complete opposite of that fucking pattern.
Well, Freak Show had come out before Mirror Mirror.
Well, that's what I mean, is that they were, yeah, you're right. So it wasn't the first release, but Freak Show was that next release that proved they weren't a one-hit wonder. And then when Mirror Mirror came out, and that was like my favorite shit. Like, that was better than Freak Show. But yeah, so after that, I don't know if I can say that any one album, it was just the best album, but every album had tracks on it that I fucking love to this day. Like, they kept bringing it every fucking time. They became a part of my life, just like ICP did. And, you know, and everybody, Blaze, ABK, all them motherfuckers.
In my personal opinion, they got two whack albums. And that goes for Mutant and that Continuous Life's bullshit. Other than that, everything is fire. Everything is fire for me. Well, Generation Nightmare's kind of hit and miss with me too, I can't lie.
I'd have to say Mutant is their worst album by far. Yeah. And then Independence Day was a miss with me. There was like a handful of good tracks on there. And then
I think me and Roxy don't like that though.
And then their newest album just, it didn't click with me at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't heard the new album. I've only heard a couple tracks, and like I said, I'm not supporting, I'm not following. They're kind of off my radar, except for the comments in the peanut gallery. So I get all this hearsay, and I'm like, good grief. I'm literally face palming over here, because it is kind of become the norm that, I mean, everybody's always it's always going to be the popular thing is to gravitate towards the drama, but you know, the albums that I think are the weakest, you're right. Mutant's definitely a weaker album. Look, I'm guilty of wanting their rock and roll shit to be better than it was. Like, so when they would slip in like one or two rock songs, usually those would be my least favorite songs on the album, even though there was a couple of them that had promise, like, you know, the darkness at the end of Green Book. And it's like,
God, I love that.
So it's got the element. They're singing, there's harmony. It's a really dope beat, but not all their rock songs do it for me. They just don't.
I feel you.
Their new rock shit that they got on their album is like the best produced rock shit that they've done yet. I'll say that. I don't like the album, but I can appreciate the album for what it is.
My shit on there, you already know it, is that V5 Strike.
Yeah,
oh
man.
My God.
TJ, do you like A La Zulilu?
I'm not really following them either. Like, I guess I'm not up on the new music. Like for example, all these artists that are signed to the Gathering this year, like, that I've never heard of, you know. And then I see this you know, the chatter from that. Some people are all about it. Some people are like, I don't know who the fuck this is. Like, I'm on that side. I just don't know who they are.
The acts they got for the Gathering this year, even if you don't know who they are, it's gonna go the fuck down as soon as you hear that music. Because I'm familiar with pretty much everybody that they got so far. It's gonna go the fuck down. That is some crazy ass music. It's gonna be dope.
I'm sure it will be. But as far as acts goes, I remember, them playing at the Gathering, and then they were announced as M&E artists like right afterwards. But before the Gathering, they were talking like, yeah, there's going to be an M&E artist at the Gathering, but it was acts because it's like the deal was done, but it wasn't made official. So almost like we don't want to make an official announcement because we don't want to get their set taken away from them.
Right. Right.
Good call. Like, because I hear they killed it,
Yeah, those dudes are the shit.
It reminds me of when I was 16 with fucking spider legs listening to Tales. Like, that's what they make me feel like, dog. Like, we haven't had wicked shit this evil since fucking Nodis, Oh, man. And I think anyone's doing it a service if they're not fucking with them because of the beef, man, because them Zoo boys, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate. I feel like if this whole beef wasn't even happening, I probably would have been more open to supporting more artists than I'm not. And I don't think it's very fair for anyone to fucking give a fuck what I do and don't fucking digest. You know what I mean? Like what music are you listening to and what business is it of mine? You know what I mean? So in this fandom ship, like, I don't want to get involved in any ego battles. Like I never get mad at anyone for not wanting to listen to and not liking ICP. Just step out of the fucking conversation then, because that's what Carnival Spirits is all about. And all these artists that everybody likes, I don't actually really care as much about them, but it's cool because I understand how the world works and I see how we all gotta, you know what I mean? Like to have a venue and have a bunch of acts, like, and each act has their fan base and you're going to get exposed to new people. When I see someone live and they wow me, I usually become a loyal fan, like that's how I get into artists, not because my Facebook feed is all about those street teamers that are like, Zool Nation, fucking, I got my mask. Like, all right, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You know what I mean? That's what tailcoat riders do, copycats. You know what I mean? Like, somehow, they gotta become a part of my life. You know what I mean? Like, no one's actually forced me to sit down and I tried listening to one of the albums and I got halfway through. I wasn't disliking it, but I just haven't made that journey to actually check everything out.
Right.
I'm talking about the new album. I'm talking about the one before, like The Almighty. I heard half The Almighty. They definitely are fucking good. They're talented as fuck. So I can see why people are all about them.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man, I'm one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know you are. That's so cool that you're at the end of the CD, like
yeah. Thank you, bro.
Twiztid was doing that shit on Freak Show. Remember these motherfuckers calling voicemail messages and shit? Like,
motherfucker listen to Ted Nugent and shit.
that call about that dude fucking licking girls' buttholes, like that was ahead of its time, man. Like seriously, 10 years later, who would have thought that would have been like that's the next thing after Netflix and chill is like lick my butthole, it's like a normal thing in the lexicon of America.
Right. That's funny.
Juggalo shit,
That's fucking funny, yo. Did you see the set list for the Fury Fest tour?
Yeah, I've got it on my phone. I took a screenshot, so if I want to refresh my memory while I'm up there, but I looked at it. I'm excited. Yep.
They're fucking ending the show with Nothing's Left. That is fucking
epic. Man. I'm mad as fuck.
That is epic as fuck.
Providence is like 15 minutes away from me. No bullshit, dude.
But they're also doing 3 songs from Hell's Pit in a row right before the final song. So I just thought that was interesting that's how they're going out. They're playing 3 Hell's Pit songs in a row and then leaving it with Nothing's Left, which everybody knows it's the 20th anniversary of the Jekyll Brothers, so that's pretty cool.
Right.
I don't think that's a coincidence. They got a lot of ending songs to choose from, and I'm always preferring that they use Pass Me By I
Yeah.
really like it when they, sometimes they'll give you like a part of one and another, and try to give you a double whammy. And I don't just mean bang, pow, boom, like maybe a little crystal ball and then a little, I'm coming home but I
Right.
love Pass Me By. Nothing's Left is good too. You don't hear that as much. So if that's what I got for me tonight, I'm not mad. You guys spoiled it for me. Whoever sent that set list around, I could have not looked, but I totally looked. I was like, let me see. I'm like, great, Fago, Monsters, Headhunters. I love it. They even told you, like, when the backup dancers are coming out. Like, it was a pretty intense, fucking detailed list. Or I guess
you got
a picture of one of the actual
my bad, TJ.
No,
Do y'all know the track list to Forgotten Freshness 6?
No, I don't.
It's up on the museum. It's up in the museum. If you go look, people have posted the track list.
Instead of that, it should have been like a 20th anniversary of Jekyll Brothers, man. That would have been fire.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Cool. I'm not doing VIP tonight. I'm just gonna go and have a good time, and I'm bringing the GoPro, so I'm gonna get a bunch of video. That's what I should do, is use that set list to figure out when the songs that I want to record, you know what I mean, and actually be like, oh, it's Fat Sweaty Betty. Next track is off of Fearless Fred Fury. Let me get that, because there's no live footage of Fearless Fred Fury on my channel yet.
They're performing Fury, which is awesome. I fucking love that song.
Yep, and Seriously Hilarious, and
that shit is dumb hard.
They're doing Night of Red Rum. I saw that on there.
See, I took a glance at I didn't fully like inspect the set list, but I saw that they end with Nothing's Left. I saw they're playing Fury, which I feel like they have to play that song. I think that's the best song off Fearless Red Fury. But Night of Red Rum, that's fucking hard too.
Oof. Yeah, Triple F is just fucking perfect, damn near. Love that shit.
They knocked it out of the park with Fearless Red Fury for sure.
Fuck yeah.
But going back to Most Tasteless again, since this is the good opportunity to do it. I like that part of DJ Clay's. I think it's called "Kept Grinding," where everybody raps about their come up in the game. Every verse is every rapper on Psychopathic speaking like autobiographically about their come ups and joining the label and whatnot. And I think it was Madrox who was like, Most Tasteless, so dope. We released it twice. Like that was the punchline.
Yeah.
Verse. I always like that because it's so true. They released it and then they released it a second time on Islands with the cartoon, with the Chaos Comics cover, because that was all the same time that ICP got that deal with Chaos Comics, and they had like 3 ICP comics, and then they started the Pendulum series, and so Most Tasteless, it's the same artwork, it's the same artists.
Fuck yeah.
As the Chaos Comic dudes. And Twiztid's all up in those comics, it was fucking awesome. Juggalo back then. It was really, really fucking cool.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was.
My favorite times, period, though.
I think it was the best time to be a Juggalo. It was like during that first 6th era. Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think one of my favorite parts about Twiztid was that they embraced weed smoking, and me and my homeboy, like the only Juggalos we knew were ourselves, and we loved ICP, but they didn't really rap about weed like that. And Twiztid, like, so those songs were very fucking, it's like the Juggalo atmosphere at the shows. Secondhand smoke, that shit made the live shows, it kind of brought it full circle. And again, ahead of its time, like before legalization and shit, like 10 years before legalization in Massachusetts. And we're fucking rapping about smoking weed and, so I'm just,
right.
It only took a couple of years before Jay started getting in on the fun and started contributing verses to weed smoking tracks. And
yeah, there's like those old school Shaggy Show videos. Jay, I forget, there's a couple videos that he's on in those Shaggy Shaggy Show videos, and he looks high as fuck. High as fuck.
Gonna release the sixth. The sixth is coming. I remember that. He's smoking he's like, I smoke chocolate blunts.
Yeah.
With ABK and shit. Classic.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The other thing I thought I'd mention is the first day out, ICP cover. I really, I really enjoy that shit. Like I like that version. I like the fact that they would do that live. That kind of showed you their allegiance with ICP. When they're on the road and you're a juggalo and you go see like the band that is signed to ICP's label and they're covering first day out and killing it. Like that really helped lock it in. So
fuck yeah.
I think that's why I'm it's a little disheartening to see the rift in the Juggalo family. Not to bring it back to that, but like their unity brought a very beautiful thing out of the fan base. So
fuck yeah.
I don't know, like whatever happens in the future, like I'm just glad that they're still producing music, and even if I'm not feeling all the new music, I'm not one of those fans that's just going to walk away because I don't like one album. Your next album could be fucking amazing.
Right.
And it's like these artists are fucking they're like champions of music in my opinion. Like for real, if you don't know nothing about them, you just look at their body of work. Like seriously, who puts in work like these fucking camps?
Yeah.
They're superhuman. I rap. It takes me a fucking a year to fucking craft shit that I like, and I don't want to put out shit I don't like, So I have a lot of friends that rap, man. I got a lot of talented friends, and talent alone doesn't even get you fucking anything. So because I got a lot of talented friends, they ain't got a pot to piss in. So it's also luck and I guess hard work, and these guys got these little mini empires, and so I don't think they're worried about like one or two fans that hate them that have turned. But you look at the whole big picture and you go to the live show, and that's when you see the magic.
Fuck yeah.
You're still wowing me in the live show, then I can't deny that shit. I'm always going to be paying attention. I follow all my favorite bands from the fucking 90s. If they're still making music today, you better believe I'm checking it out. Like, isn't that the most amazing feeling when you listen to an old band that you used to love and they put out some new shit and it doesn't suck? Because that's not really what
yeah.
So and not everyone's going to agree, but like, or maybe you just hear something, you're like, oh, I'm feeling this, but no one else is. You're like, what's wrong with you people? This is awesome.
That's how I felt about Slipknot's last album, the Gray Chapter.
That shit is dope as man.
That shit was really good.
That fucking custard. That custard, man. That cut me up. That shit is hard, man.
Yeah, man. I fucking love that album.
Nice. I haven't heard it. That's what's up. Yeah, man. There's a flip side to every coin. If an artist puts out some whack shit, it shows more about you when you like disown them over a bad album. That shows more about your character,
right,
than the artist. Like, so the artist didn't put something out you like you're acting like a baby,
That's like
you're literally acting like a baby because you got the wrong flavor ice cream in your earphones. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
right. I mean, look at TJ. I know you like the Missing Link albums, but I did not like those albums at all. Did I stop liking ICP because of it? No, because they came back with Fearless Fred Fury and knocked it out of the fucking park. Am I going to stop liking Twiztid because they put out this new album that I don't like? No, because chances are, or hopefully their next album will bring it back around and I'll fucking enjoy the shit. And they have a whole fucking discography I could go back and bump and listen to anyway.
You look back at artists that are from like the 60s and stuff, like motherfuckers like Bob Dylan or, just anyone that's made music from more than 2 or 3 decades, and everybody mellows out. Maybe they get a little bit more like introspective or, their song, everything changes. And I don't know, motherfuckers out here like feeling like they're not down with the change, and they want to live in the past, and their nostalgia trumps whatever bullshit they're hearing today, and they're getting all mad about it. And you can just tell that motherfucker hasn't completed their journey in life. You know, they're probably stuck in like an adolescent mind frame where they're just like, what the fuck, man? You used to be my favorite, and now you're just a Juff. Like,
Right.
Like when Bang Pow Boom came out, motherfuckers were like, "Oh, they're doing that Beach Boy shit."
Hell
Now I
no,
look back and them same niggas are like, "Oh, I like Bang Pow Boom." Yeah,
I remember, and I hate throwing people under the bus because there's been a ton of times that I've been a douche. You know, maybe I was on drugs or something. But there was this one time I was at a gathering, and it was when Bang Pow Boom was not yet out. So I guess it was 2008, because 2008 is the gathering before Bang Pow Boom was released, and maybe it was 2009. But my point is I think it was 2009 because they were filming for that 10th gathering DVD. You know, A Family Underground. Yeah, I think that's the year they were filming that shit. And so you hear Shaggy 2 Dope in a tent. You know, him and DJ Clay, they got a little thing going on. And they played Juggalo Islands for the first time ever. Like Juggalo's never heard it before. And he's playing it over the fucking loudspeakers in the middle of the gathering in a tent. And he's up there with his headphones over one ear, you know, DJing in a white. Shaggy's up there playing us Juggalo Island. So me and my girlfriend at the time and one of our friends. And we happened to just mosey on by right at the right time, at the right moment where we get to hear Juggalo Island first, before anybody else in the world. We were like, dope, you know, and you know the song Juggalo Island, right? So we walk away from that after the song was done. They start mixing, playing something old and something fresh, you know, it's like a party. We walking away, and our homeboy, our friend, was like, that shit fucking sucks, man. Fuck it. Hey, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I can't remember exactly how, but he was, and I swear to God, like we're at the gathering, and you know, maybe it's like the second day, you know, we still got like half a gathering ahead of us. Like it's not even yet begun, you know? And I'm just like, you're harshing my vibe. Like, I don't care about your opinion of an IC. Like, I cannot believe I'm at the gathering right now and I'm face to face with this hate, you know? Like I don't even give a shit if you don't like the song. Like, you just heard an unreleased fucking Joker's card track when they're bringing back the Dark Carnival, and this was like on some fucking like Shangri-La. We're all on a fucking island having the, you know what I mean? Like coconut. Yeah. Everybody's getting laid, and I'm not talking about the flowers around your neck. And it's like a fantasy for the freak show, right? The ghetto is on fucking some tropical island paradise shit. Like, and he's like, man, that sucked. And I'm just like, where is your head? Like, you suck. Like, fuck off. And I told him to fuck off, and I hurt his feelings. like years later, he came up to me and he apologized and was like, yo, man, I'm really sorry about that shit I said. Like, remember we heard Juggalo Island? And I was just like a hit. And he was like, I was going through some shit at the time. Like, I was really like, you know, hurt, you know, and angry. And I was like just taking it out on ICP because I wasn't feeling that song. But I actually like that song now. And he's like, he felt like he needed to tell me that he actually liked that song and that his first opinion was uncalled for. And I'm just like, it's all good, Ninja. Like, it's all good. Like, but I do remember at the time that like I was like probably smoking and chilling. He was just like fucking cramping my style. Like, fuck off with that.
Yeah, that blow your buzz type shit. I hate that shit.
Just blessed. We were the first ones to hear Juggalo Island, and you know, then they made the video. They actually filmed parts of that video at that gathering. And like I see Juggalos I know in the music video, and that right there is on that other level shit. Like Mike, you being on Zool's fucking CD, that's on some other level shit. Like, I love this fucking thing. Like, Juggalos rule. Like, never forget that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck the dumb shit.
It's awesome when they include the fans like that. Let them get in on videos, get on CDs and shit.
Yeah, I'm on the cover of the fucking Gathering program from 2002. And like, I remember opening the mail and getting that and seeing myself and losing my shit. My parents thought I was on drugs. I mean, and I'm like, look, I'm like, you don't understand.
Yeah,
that's super dope.
Yeah, man. Juggalo Island's the shit too. I love that fucking song.
I love it. I reviewed Bang Pow Boom and I listened to it back, writing notes like, oh God, I love that album so much, dude. I love Pink Album.
That's a
You
really
know,
good album.
Yeah.
Twiztid talks about them like not being embraced right away in the beginning, and I kind of don't agree with that. I think they were probably embraced the most out of any artist that ever signed with ICP. You know, they were embraced the most. Like their talent, their perseverance of just continuing to do shows and shows. You know, like maybe there were moments that only they saw, like where they were getting shunned in the beginning, but I feel like they were roped in very well. You know, they ICP took them under their wing, put them on their shit, co-signed them, did features with them, got them in the super group, and their talent and their personas and the way that they joke around, and they were way more accessible because ICP were elusive and an enigma. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
And so now that you had this other dynamic duo on the scene, and Most Tasteless was not a normal album. Like you can't listen to this and be like, oh, I've heard that before. Like this sounds like nothing else you've ever heard. I say that because when I heard it, I was almost weirded out by it. You know, like the song "What the Fuck." Just the way the beat, it sounds like a fucking huge machine, like stamping, like
Yeah.
and I was like, what is this? You know, like, and I was down with heavy shit like Rage and Nine Inch Nails. So, you know, just the combination of that with the fucking lyricism and the delivery of Jamie and Paul's voices, you know, they got like that it factor. So,
What are your favorite songs on Most Tasteless?
I mean, Secondhand Smoke is a banger. Die Motherfucker Die, yeah. It's Murder, Murder, Murder. Forget about it. I already told you how much I appreciate First Day Out. Somebody dissing you, you know, Blaze, you know what I mean? Like Blaze is on this. This is Blaze's debut. Like he's not all, his name isn't on here, but he's all up in here. Remember what was it? International.
Well, he was on the version on Cryptic Collection 1.
Oh, he's not on. Well, that's what I'm saying is that there's other versions of that song,
right?
And there's the Blaze version.
But you can hear Blaze on the Most Tasteless album.
Yeah, he's on that. That's what made me think of it. But yeah, How Does It Feel might have been my favorite track. You know.
Yeah, that
and
shit's hard.
It's so funny how they actually continued it on the continuous evolution of Life's Question Marks. They got that hidden track, which it doesn't even complete it. It's like a cliffhanger, so it's just another chapter, and it's like they're gonna pick it up in another 17 years. They're gonna fucking do another verse. Is that how it is? I'm not gonna lie, that's clever. Like if anyone's still listening and can put those puzzle pieces together, that's some clever shit. It's like some Marvel Avengers, you know,
right,
game shit, you know,
right.
And I was already a hip hop head listening to boom bap, and they fit right into what I was already bumping. You know what I mean? Like lyrically, Jay and Shaggy are dope as fuck, but they're not as lyrical as Mono and Jamie. So when I heard Most Tasteless, I'm like, man.
But they got meat flavor. That's a posse cut. That's a psychopathic posse cut with Misery, and then you got She Ain't Afraid, which is like one of the that's the thing. Like Twisted fuck tracks are hilarious, and you know a young like 20-something-year-old BstMstR was dying laughing. You know Shaggy's part on there. So this is a classic. You know, $85 an hour. I mean, forget about it. You know, that was all over Forgotten Freshness Volumes 1 and 2, I think. And
yep, that's when I first heard him.
So it's like there were songs on here you already knew and loved because you're following the record label and renditions of Reality. You know, as far as like a slower track that's a little more meaningful, and I think, you know, maybe you already covered that. I don't know, but
yeah,
I think they're talking about like Jamie Madrox's father committed suicide, and he has like mentionings of that, or I think that's part of his verses subject matter. He delves into that more when he spits Tearjerker in the future. But
that's why I can relate to that because my dad did that shit in the '89. I don't even know my pops. You know what I mean? So that Tearjerker of Fatso, man, I relate to that like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I think the reason why this is such a banger is because one, it's got Mikey Clark fucking production. Two, it's got a whole spectrum of emotion from that serious shit that you feel to to that silly sexual shit, to that I guess you could call it like stoner friendly shit, to the psycho fantasy, you come to the White House and piss on your couch and tying up your family, all that crazy wicked shit, So I think you got like, the motherfuckers that like that fucking noddish shit, and then the fucking wicked clowns, and Twiztid just kind of fell right in there as a powerhouse of the genre, So they've come a long way. They've done a lot of great shit, but I cannot personally say that I'm following them right now, because I guess you could say I have reasons, and mine stem back to the March, and also I felt like, wow, what a refreshing feeling, because you can feel like you have that fear of missing out when there's so much fresh shit happening and you can't go to everything. And I cannot afford to go to every show, every festival, every fucking event, every annual fucking shindig. So, it is what it is, but I'm taking care of my business, and I'll always cherish the memories of growing up, following that shit, and I think something magical happened. Something magical happens, and unfortunately that magic doesn't last forever. And I'm talking about the unity of Twiztid and ICP. So I don't want to talk about their divide. I'm talking about their unity. They did something amazing, and its imprints are all over this album and future albums. And this was like the first, that and Jekyll Brothers with Echo Side,
Yeah. Oh God, I love that shit.
Oof.
Man, Lotus. Like when I listen to that shit, I'm like, man. Riders, all that shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Riders. Can't forget about Riders either.
Yeah, I like all the Riders albums. I like all them shits.
I love it because it's like
fuck.
It's just ignorant gangster rap at its best.
Fuck yeah, and it's done like in a serious tone as well. Like it was just a joke on dumping, but they continued it, and it sounds hard as fuck.
For real,
Love all.
You got to talk about this though. On the most tasteless sleeve, inside the fucking liner notes. Oops, I don't want to show you in the titties. Inside here, when they're doing their credits, I thought this was hilarious because I'm a huge Batman fan, and this was back when Batman and Robin came out, and so that's when you had.
I know what the rest of that Batgirl shit. Oh, I remember that shit.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the fucking Iceman or whatever the fuck, and Professor Cold or whatever. So Jamie writes, Alicia Silverstone, you look good and all, but who the fuck told you were Batgirl? Like just randomly out of the blue. Like that's some funny shit right there. That's some funny shit. It's a small little detail, but for juggalos that are longtime Twiztid fans know that I think their fandom of all things comic book and horror and Batman and today they got like fucking collectible Pops Instagram accounts. It's like know.
I think Pops are fucking retarded, but I still follow them because they post like comic books and shit that I'm down with. So
yeah, no, I'm not following that shit, but I have two Pops. They were given to me as gifts. They're just off camera here. I've got a Han Solo and a Princess Leia, and then I've got a Pez dispenser that's shaped in the shape of the fucking Millennium Falcon. So that's more of a Star Wars obsession, which is
I love Star Wars. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars obsessions trump all other like collecting obsessions. So I can still make fun of Pops and have some Star Wars Pops with dignity. Because it's a disease, you know what I mean? Like Star Wars is like AIDS. I'll never get rid of it. It's always.
Yeah, I have a couple. You could probably see them right over here. But those are the only ones I got. I got the Phoenix character from the X-Men. I just love the Phoenix character.
Jean Grey?
Yeah, Jean Grey, yeah.
Phoenix Saga.
About that movie coming out then.
I hope they do it better than the first one. That first Phoenix movie fucking sucked.
Yeah.
What, you mean like 3?
Yeah.
Like my uncle is an artist, as y'all can see on the fucking my little profile pic there. He did that shit. And he got me into all that Marvel and DC shit early on, and Star Wars. So that's some of my favorite shit ever too.
Yeah, I'm not big into Star Wars, but I love Marvel in particular.
I'm with you, bro.
Endgame.
I haven't seen it yet.
Not yet. Been busy with dumb shit, but I will though. Definitely.
Yeah, it's wild. You guys are gonna love it.
I can't fucking wait. I wanted to go see it this weekend, but
yeah, anybody who's been watching the past 10 years, if you followed the whole storyline, it's such a satisfying bookend to.
That's what everybody is saying. Like, this is like the most satisfying thing ever. I'm like, what the fuck is it? I've done really well.
They give closure. They don't give closure to everything. There's way too much, but they give everybody a significant amount of screen time, and there's so many characters.
Right.
Some that I forgot about. So I wasn't even mad when it was like, I feel like they didn't have enough time to give everybody, too much time on, but it was really cool the way they did it. The way they did it was awesome. Like,
did it feel like it was a 3-hour movie? Like, did you feel like you were sitting there for mad long?
Right at a moment where like they were starting like the final battles is when I started to feel like I had to go to the bathroom, and I made it to the end of the movie without leaving for a pee break. And so I'd say that it didn't feel too long.
Okay.
I mean, I made it through 3 hours without having to take a leak, and that's saying something because I had a medium Sprite and I drank a half a coffee on my drive to the theater. I don't know. I'm not making it a mathematical answer, like I survived. I survived and without a pee break.
All right,
cool. Yeah, I'm feeding to see that shit. Once I get the time, dog, I'm going.
Yeah, hell yeah. Man.
I'll save you a little bit of grief if you're the type of person that sits through the credits waiting for the end credit scene. There is no end credit scene to Endgame, so you're waiting for nothing. I waited, and at the end, there was nothing. They turned the lights on, and I was like, wah, wah, like,
right, yeah.
Come on, they did this for literally every single movie before it. So now I feel stupid for waiting, but it's like it wasn't just me. There was like 40 people in the theater all waiting, and then we walked away. We were tricked. Stan Lee, I was up in heaven with a halo going, "I'm not sorry if we tricked you."
That's fucking funny.
His cameo was great. Got really good cameo.
Dude is hilarious, bro.
That was good. We're not sorry if we tricked you.
No,
we don't care what happens now.
I never understood the people that left the movie theater before the end credit scene. I'm like, there's still another part you gotta see.
And sometimes there's two. Sometimes there's that. They started doing mid-credit scenes, which is fresh.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, hey guys, it's a little after 4 p.m., so I'm gonna bounce out of here because I want to get on the road because I'm trying to not be late for the show. I don't even care about the openers, but I'm trying to get there for doors open because I'm trying to buy a ticket from the box office. I don't even have a ticket for the show yet.
Oh shit!
All right, brother.
All right,
thanks so much for coming on, bro.
Yes, thank you very much. I will talk to you guys later. Everybody else, peace the fuck out, and yeah.
Peace out. Fucking A.
I highly enjoyed that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fuck
TJ's
yeah, brother.
a good dude.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome.
I'll turn my camera back off. I didn't want to have him the only one with his camera on.
I will put my camera on, but I'm not risking it. And not only that, I'm on my on my tablet right now.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 7 people in here, and no one's really talking, so might end this shit soon.
No doubt.
Had a fucking blast, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I think we went 2 for 2 with our reviews together.
Hell yeah. Welcome back to anything else, too.
Yeah, man. If, like you said before, if you want me on for the G-Unit shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely down for that. Some non-juggalo shit.
Fuck yeah.
Because I want people to know the whole point with my podcast and my platform is it's primarily Juggalo related shit,
Yeah,
but I want to expose Juggalos to shit that's outside of this culture. Like, there's other dope shit out there. You just got to be open to it.
facts. See, I was a hip hop head first, '95. You know,
Yep.
that's when I went hard. I didn't become a juggalo to 1997. So it's 2 years where my cassette collection was looking mean because any type of money I got, and I'm talking, I used to fucking do all kind of chores and shit. So any type of money I got was tapes, tapes, tapes. So by '98, that's when I got the CDs. So I was already deep into hip hop. Then I got and metal too, rock. Period. So once the Juggalo shit came on, it was just another ingredient added to the freshness of my musical stylings. You know,
Fuck yeah. Yep.
love that shit.
Yeah, man. That's why I
Big
do
penis is
like.
still there.
That's why I did like the Ill Bill listening party. That was like, and the Dirtball listening party. I know a lot of Juggalos know Dirtball, but maybe not.
Yeah.
And same with the Ill Bill and Stu Bangers. Like,
Whew.
yeah, and that shit is fucking stupid hard.
Those Stu Bangers, man. That nigga looks like the fucking Hulk
He looks
himself.
like
That
that.
nigga,
Yeah.
and he be ill on the boards too. Jesus.
Yeah, he's dope. He posts. Do you follow him?
Yep, I follow
Yeah.
Stu.
Yeah, he posts shit all the time, and every beat is a fucking banger.
I know. I'm like, damn, I'm bobbing my head to this shit. Like, whew.
Right.
And that Cannibal Hulk is fucking beyond fire.
Yeah.
Yo, that nigga Slain, son. Oh
Slain
my
is
god,
so dope.
he caught a body on that shit. Man,
He's so dope.
that's one of my favorites this year, dog. Definitely that fucking Cannibal Hulk. Man.
Hell yeah. Same. That new Schoolboy Q was a fucking snooze fest.
Oh man, I was talking to my nigga Reg about it. Reg is part of the Speaking Love podcast, fam. Fucking I like about 4 songs, if that. You know what I mean?
Right. Same.
I like the last song is really good. I love the last song, Tales, and the other 2 I can't even fucking tell you. But
Yeah, I listened to it twice, and I couldn't tell you what songs I like, but I know that there was like 3, maybe 4 songs, and I was like,
yeah,
"Damn, Q, you disappointed me."
because you can't put an album out like Oxymoron, which is amazing, then follow up with Blank Face, which is my favorite, and then follow with an album that's not even in that same vein. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
It's just piss poor. I don't like it at all. Well, I don't say at all. I don't like 4 songs, but other than
Right.
that, I don't like it. It's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I was pretty disappointed.
Yeah, thumbs down to that fucking shit right there. We're gonna that Griselda compilation. That What Would Sheen Gonna Do? I'm waiting on that, man.
That's the Shady debut?
Yep, the Shady EP. Yep. Oh, that's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, I'm not super knowledgeable on Griselda, but anything that I hear from Griselda, I like it.
Yeah, man, I'm a diehard fan, dude. That's my shit.
Really dope. I really like Benny the Butcher. I like
Yeah,
Benny and Conway.
my favorite is Conway. Definitely.
Yeah.
Benny is my second favorite. West Side just talks that cocky shit, that fly shit.
Right. His voice gets to me sometimes.
Oh, I love him.
He's dope as fuck. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that Most Tasteless picture you posted, brother. Hell yeah, that's fresh.
Oh, of the collection?
Yeah, fire.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, Billy O'Bay posted a dope pic of them Zoo boys, man. That's fire. Yeah, I'm so happy I have those first 3, man. One of those forever.
Yeah, hell yeah. They're all good too.
Yeah, my favorite is Head of Horns or that Psycho, man. It's hard. It's hard, man. Necronomicron is fire too. I love them all, man. But Head of Horns is Psycho for me.
I'd have to go Psycho.
Man, the trunk and fucking
Mad
All My Life.
Move back.
That shit with Mad Child too. Oh, Move Back is stupid dope. Raw as fuck, man.
Love a la Zulu.
Fuck yeah! Like it took me a while. Like I could have got them, but I kept going. I'll get them later. And then once I wanted them bad, it's just they're not here. And
Yeah, you said you got it for a good price too, right?
yep, $38 for all three of them. Shout out to the nigga Jeremy in the psychopathic museum, man.
That's not bad. Shipped and everything.
Yep, the same day I paid, he shipped it.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. Fucking. What was I gonna say? He gave me Year the Sword for free, but I already got it. You know, I appreciate that
really?
though. Yeah, threw that in there with some like, what the fuck is this? A Killer and Tales from the Six sampler and a Casket Factory sampler. I'll probably give these away.
Dope.
Get it sealed and shit.
Yeah, I have a fucking ROC Digital Voodoo CD that I got with some package. I forget where I got it, but I already have the CD, so I don't even. I've been thinking about doing like some kind of giveaway.
Yeah, I got a couple of like I said, I got that Eshawn Boom and I got two of them. Fucking the only doubles I keep is like if there's a difference. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
Like all my E1999s, I got like fucking four of them shits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got two creepins too because I got the OG creepin. It has a different parental advisory sticker than the '98 press. I'm just a fucking audio nerd, yo.
That's dope, though.
Definitely want you for the Bone episode, bro. That's a must.
Yeah, man. I'm down to hop on fucking for that shit too.
Kind of gonna be like Redman. You know what I mean? Like just talk about the Bone albums.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm only familiar with. Yeah, I'm only familiar up to Resurrection.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna go. Because Resurrection was the first time I was like, it's good, but it's not, you know. Oh man,
yeah. Anything after Resurrection, I have no fucking clue. I don't even have the CDs after Resurrection.
And guess what, Rone? You're not missing out, brother. You are not missing.
Yeah, that's why I don't have them because that's what I've gathered over the years.
Oh man, it's just I don't know, dude. It's like that DJ Unique eeriness ain't there no more.
Right.
You know, and just the quality of music, it went down.
But yeah, Creepin', East 1999, and Art of War, forget about it.
Right? Some of my favorite albums of all fucking time.
Yeah. I'd probably put, I don't know, man. East 1999 is definitely up there.
Oh yeah.
I every once in a while, like I have like you know, like the notepad that you have on your phone that you could put notes down and shit.
Yep.
Like I have lists that I make up that I never finish because it's so fucking hard to finish. Like I have a underrated MCs list right here that I never finished. I used to have a top 10 all-time albums. It looks like it got deleted at some point, but I couldn't even finish it because I couldn't figure out what my 10 favorite all-time albums were of any genre.
I can't do that. That is so. I tried, Rune. I tried for like YouTube videos and shit before the podcast.
Yep.
The closest thing I did to that, when the podcast first started, we did a top 25 list for each year of the 90s. That was so hard. Of course, I'm the only one putting Malenko up there, you know.
Right.
You know, most that I had to juggle over shit for like every damn episode down there.
Right.
It was tough, man.
But my underrated MCs list, this is what I got. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So I got MC Ren on there. And this is no particular order. I got MC Ren, Corrupt, Exhibit. Yeah, obviously I like West Coast shit.
Yeah.
Tech 9, Ludacris, 50 Cent, Royce da 5'9".
That's dope. I love all the MCs you named too, man. Like MC Ren, Criminally underrated. Jesus.
Like very underrated.
Niggas don't talk about Kiss My Black Ass or Shock of the Hour or Villain. They don't talk about
Right.
that shit, man.
Right. I feel like Corrupt is underrated too.
I'm with you because the Streets is a Mother. Oh my God, man.
Hard.
It's a classic. I said that a classic.
And 50 Cent, he can fucking rap.
Yeah, he gets a lot of fucking like a lot of the boom bap backpack niggas. They hate on 50, but I
Right.
love 50. Always have. I've been a 50 fan since day one. I heard 50 in '99 because of fucking what's the name of that movie with Omar Epps and LL? What the fuck's the name of that movie? Too Waist Deep or some shit like that.
In Too Deep, I think.
In Too Deep. Yeah, there you go. Waist Deep is fucking Tyrese. But the soundtrack is How to Rob is on there. That's when I first heard him. And then How to Rob was actually played on my local radio station, Hot 106. They played that. And after that, I didn't even know the nigga got shot. Cause like I said, I was in the bootleg shop, stuff called Vibe. My nigga Charles, he had 50 Cent is the Future on display, and I'm like, well, I know 50 Cent, I know How to Rob, and I didn't know who the two other niggas was, Ye and One Banks, but man, one of the greatest decisions of my life. That $5 went a long way that day. You know,
Fuck yeah, it did.
I became a huge Unit fan, and then me and my niggas going Unit in the hallways and shit.
Yeah.
You know, and couldn't wait to Get Rich came out. Oh my nigga, the fucking hype behind that was bananas.
It was insane. Insane.
Yeah.
There were so many
nervous.
50 Cent mixtapes DJs were putting out at that time.
Yes.
And it was all the same shit. It was like all like the 3 mixtapes that he put out himself, just like DJs were mixing them themselves.
Clumped together. And I would buy some of those and then regret it because they were kind of trash. Not the songs were trash, but just the
quality.
Nigga. Yeah, the nigga just talking and talking. Like, shut the fuck up.
It's bad enough you already got Who Kids screaming all over it.
Right. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, when we do the Gina episode, we're gonna do that in one fell swoop. Like 50 Cent is the Future, No Mercy, No Fear, all that shit.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I was in a G Unit mood the other night and I posted those clips to my IG.
I mentioned in what video did I mention that? I think in the Nevermind one, I was like, yo, my nigga Rone got me in that G Unit mood, man. I seen him post. It's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then I quoted all the I did like a verse from each member.
Mm-hmm.
I love that line by fucking Lloyd Banks. Look, Cream Puff, you could get killed here. You ain't invincible, even Superman in a wheelchair.
Yeah, oh man, that's on that Soldier, right? That Soldier. Oh my god,
that shit is hard.
50 killed that shit too.
They are like, it's hard picking like quotable lines from any of those tracks because they all kill it. Even Yayo was killing it.
Yeah, Yayo was killing that shit before Thoughts of a Predicate Felon came out.
What do you think? What do you think of that album?
I don't like it. I like about 3 songs.
Man, I want to revisit it because I haven't heard it in so long.
Yeah,
but I remember just not liking it and I was really disappointed.
I bought that the same day I got Kanye. Well, I hate Kanye now, but Late Registration. I bought that the same day. Hot ass fucking summer day. And I'm a G Unit mark, so when I listen to that, I'm like, oh man, this shit ain't good, bro.
Right.
Because I like that mixtape that you showed off. I have that too.
That shit's hard. He went in on that shit.
Killed that shit. Then the album comes out and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because G Unit, they up until that point, nothing they had released was fucking trash.
Nope. Young Buck with that motherfucking shit out of Cashville and fucking
Yeah, Straight Out of Cashville is a classic. I love that album.
I heard niggas be talking shit about Hunger for More. I love Hunger for More, dog. Like that shit's dope.
I didn't like it at first, but over the years, that shit is fucking. I just don't think I was ready for, like, there was certain styles on there that I wasn't ready for yet.
I admit, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like some of that R&B bullshit. That's where, like, them Griselda boys, they know what real niggas like. That hard shit, you know. They know bitch shit. G-Unit, when they did girly songs, it kind of hurt them. To me, anyway, you know?
Yeah, to the hardcore fans, yeah.
Yeah. The Karma. Oh, I fucking hate that song.
Yeah,
Like,
trash.
oh, my ex-girlfriend. He got this punchline rapper talking about bitches. Like, oh, come on, dude.
Right. Lloyd Banks should just be rapping his ass off.
Like, facts. Like that Playboy shit. Woof.
Yep. That track
Yeah.
with the game when the chips are down.
Oh, Gang talks about getting shot and all that. That shit is fire.
Yeah, man.
He was my favorite member. I know he didn't last long. He got kicked out quick, but Game was my favorite member. Well, first it was Banks, then Game came. Like, I'm a Game mark, dog. Like, the documentary, man.
Classic.
Woo, I got that at Circuit City. I know you remember that, brother.
Yep.
Circuit City in Dartmouth. And I got the special edition with his son on the cover, and I got the regular one because I'm a collector like that. And I didn't hear the leak or nothing.
Yeah, I always avoided leaks.
And that's when I was pushing that fucking gold Mitsubishi Eclipse, man. And I put the CD in that motherfucker, man. Whew. Fire.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That album's so good. That I have the special edition too. That DVD is really good.
I love that DVDs and Compton and all that shit.
Yep.
He lost his homie Billboard and all that. Yeah, it's a great documentary.
Yeah, it is. I even got the special edition for Straight Outta Cashville.
Oh, I had that, but like a dumbass, I sold it. And that cover's better.
Yeah, it is with him on the grill.
Yeah, and the ski mask has hard as fuck.
And it has the G Unit, the DPG Unit track.
Yeah, with Snoop and fucking Dog Pound and shit.
That shit is hard.
It is, dog.
DPG Unit.
Snoop killed that shit.
Did they come out with a special edition for Hunger for More?
Yep, they did. I never had it, but my ex-girlfriend at the time did. It's like Banks on like a fucking $100 bill, I think. It's like a digipack as well.
I'm gonna have to cop that.
Yeah, I want that too, man. And there's a song on there that is fucking fire. What is it called? Paper? Some shit like that. I think that's what it's called. He kills it.
Yeah, I need to get that special edition.
Yeah, I feel like buying some G-Unit shit today that I'm missing. I got some money to throw around. Let me see if I can get something, man.
Yeah, I told you I'm trying to hustle to get some OG RLP pressings.
Fuck yeah. I hope you can do it too, because you deserve it, brother.
Yeah, there's only a few albums I need. I only need Blasphemy, Multi-Killionaire, Dead Flowers, and Detroit Dog Shit.
I don't have Detroit Dog Shit either.
Yep, those are the ones I need.
You need multi Dead Flowers, Blasphemy, and Detroit Dog Shit, right?
Yep.
That's the ones.
Yep.
Yeah. Dead Flowers is that's a must to have OG. You know why?
Right, because
go ahead, brother. That speech, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I don't like the overcall joints when they just have like the fucking catalog and then come on, man. Give us.
Right.
I'm bitchy like that.
I mean, I'll take the overcore ones, but I'd rather have the OG.
All the ones I need is Judgment Day. That's all I need. And I have everything OG.
Oh, and I actually need Homie Don't Play. But I have it on CD, but it's that 2005 reissue.
Didn't even know about that.
Yeah, that's. Shit. But yeah, the one where they pressed on blank CDs and it has yeah. So I have that only because Homie Don't Play is mad fucking hard to find, and if you find it, it's like $100.
Yeah, my nigga. That's why I was so happy when that EP collection came out because Lord knows this is when I was working. I was trying to get those fucking the EPs. I couldn't. Only one I could find was Maggot Brain Theory, but then I'm like, I don't want to drop fucking $30 on this.
Right.
You know? One day.
Yeah.
I would get those one day. I know it's not believable, but one day I would love to. Because I'm a nerd, bro. I told you that. Like the Helter Skelter CD, that disc itself, I love that.
Yeah, that shit is hard. I'm so glad I got the OG of Helter Skelter and Erotic poetry.
Yep. I'd like to have that one day, man. But you know what? I'll settle for the EP. I do want the OG Judgment Days because of the discs, the fire and shit. That is dope as hell.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. And the multi too. The multi OG is a must too. Because you
I
get
don't
like
even know what it looks like. I know it comes in a pink and green or a purple and green case. That's all I know.
comes with a lot of pictures of them inside the booklet and shit.
Yep.
You know, so that's why. You know, like I told you, my fucking green and purple case got fucked when in shipping.
Right.
So I had to change it and put the white tray inside because I seen other OGs that look like that. So that's what I did. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can complete that mission.
I hope so too, brother. Because I want to do that too. I want to get the OG Judgment Days, man.
Fuck yeah.
I'm thinking hard right now. Yeah, that's all I need. OG wise, have everything else is original. But yeah, guess I'll end this shit now, brother.
No doubt.
Thank you so much, man. This was a fucking blast.
Thank you for having me on, man. It's always a good time.
Oh, anytime, brother. Most Tasteless is fucking godlike to us, so had to do that. TJ coming on was fresh. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate it, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing next, but I'll be back. You know,
For
have some
sure.
shit for y'all. And see you motherfuckers on the flip side, man. Peace, Rone.
Peace
Thank
out,
you.
Mike.
Peace.